9?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. We've done 8 so far.
Oh. Oh, I can change that later.
All right, game is up.
I'm still trying to figure this out.
Yes.
I swear if this resets it, I'm going to lose it.
Well, yeah, you would lose it just by nature, you know. You're losing the video. I am so clever.
You better watch it now, Rita.
Watch what?
Oh, you know.
2 disintegrates. Is what Larry
viewer?
might
Well,
say.
hello, viewer.
Oh, we got a viewer already. We haven't even started. Hello, viewer.
Yo, viewer.
Feel
Oh.
free to chat in the chat.
Why is there an echo?
Oh, I don't know.
I hear myself.
Are you the viewer?
Oh. Whoops.
You got it so you can listen to yourself when you're doing it. I hate it. It drives me nuts.
Whoops,
Oh,
doodle.
yeah, okay. That would work.
Not in the face.
Not in the face. Not in the face. We have an Arthur on the team. For anybody who may get that reference. Oh, he's back. He's gone.
This way. Was one of you trying to watch it?
Nope, wasn't me.
No, I figured it out.
I'm pulling up the character sheet still here.
Were you watching it, Ruin?
I was watching my own stream.
Oh, was that your one viewer?
No, that wasn't it. But I might as well jump. Let's see.
Where to heck? There it is.
Got that. Guess I don't need that up. I can go.
There. I am all set whenever you guys are ready.
Alright, I just gotta load in here.
The space between boards. In space, sent to the space between barren place.
You were
Fire
cutting
the
out
rope.
really bad. I don't think you're gonna able to stream this, Ruin.
You are cutting out pretty bad when you're talking. Could be a microphone volume catch issue, so to speak.
Okay. Well, I'm in the game, but the sales bar says I'm between boards.
Oh, okay. I can summon you. Between. Anything? Oh, are you on the right? Did you accidentally click on the wrong one, maybe? Because if you go to the wrong game, because you're not in, I'm the only one in the game right now. Just go to main menu and click on it again. Here, there's a connection issue.
Question?
Yo. What's up, Chris?
Did you hear that?
No.
What'd you hear?
Oh, I think I know Chris is attempting.
Well, if you can hear it, then I have a thing all planned. If you can't, then I'm not worried about it. But I need.
Well, I couldn't hear anything.
Yeah.
Oh, it happened again. And this time I'm sure I clicked on the Battle of Simni.
Is you're in between boards?
Mm-hmm.
Could I get
There
you
is
to
the place between boards.
show your screen so maybe I can see what's
Okay.
going on?
Screen.
Hit space.
I did.
Hit escape. Go exit to main menu. I just wanna. Yeah. Did you start the modded version or the default?
Yes. Modded.
Okay. I'm just trying to troubleshoot in my head.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
This is familiar territory to me.
Taking a while. Does it really take this long on your computer?
Technical difficulties.
Only like 3 screens.
Does it always take this long?
Nope, this is new. I'm gonna reboot.
Yeah, maybe just give it a gold fashioned reboot.
Yep.
Okay.
It doesn't seem to be loading in the full map.
Me? For your game?
Well, there we go.
Yeah, just got patient a lot of time, but. Ah! I heard it. I heard it, but chi. Heard it out.
So there's a game after this that I'm going to show you guys. So you can get into the beta or wherever it releases.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, it's called The Cycle Frontier.
Never heard of it.
So it's got, it reminds me of like a Fallout that is on, like an abandoned planet with Minecraft elements.
Oh, okay.
It looks good. I got into the beta program really good. I should have mentioned
Oh,
it a
oh,
long
it's
time
still in
ago.
beta?
Huh?
It's in beta or is it done in beta now?
It's in beta right now until the 4th.
Oh, okay.
Or, yeah. Beta testing. So that's what I'm gonna stream a little bit of that, or record that tonight. It looks good though. It's PvP and or co-op. So I don't know what that means exactly. They got both.
Started modded.
God damn, bugbear.
Wait, on the
Technical
bugbear.
difficulties. The bad luck is affecting my computer.
Hey there, bugbear. Wanna come cuddle?
Your
You
bad
seem
luck.
nice and warm.
You, but
Okay, little buddy.
you don't mess with bugbear. Besides, what happened to his shoelaces?
Hey, I mean, let's cut you up like a tauntaun and hide inside of you in the dark
You can't do that to a bugbear.
Well, yes, I can.
Besides, robotic array covered the aftermath of that.
Fried bugbear.
No, the aftermath of the Tauntaun being cut up. It didn't end well for Luke.
The end of that will just be having some bugbear steaks. Some bugbear
want-
stew. I don't know. You might taste some good game. You can't take it out. of
You are
stew, but-
irking me.
Ah, good.
Can you make it into the thing now, Rune?
Tell Spires, Battle for Simony, play. There we go.
Excellent.
Where's my
All right. This one is moving yourself on a chair so difficult.
are you spawning us?
1 second. Chris and I are having some technical difficulties. I'm sorry. We're having technical difficulties now.
That's okay. I like my stream overlay anyways. It's just starting soon.
Okay.
Still hear his chat and stuff like that. That's what usually people do.
Yeah. I was actually thinking about it. One second here.
Noisy airplanes.
Or if it's like a cross breed or something.
It's always been named that.
I know, but
Whip out my old text file. I have a bunch of notes here to do with characters
Sorry about that.
and attacks. Okay.
And then experiment happening this time around that required
Yeah. required some coordination here.
Okay, so
Where's the bugbear?
I was right in the tavern. Yeah, right here next.
Oh yeah,
to-
you're right here.
we're all,
Yeah, you
we're
guys
all in
were-
the tavern because we ended off.
You guys came back and
I held my beer this time. I didn't,
I know I'm kind of disappointed. It would
I
actually be
didn't fail my
hilarious if it was,
Constitution save.
it would be hilarious if it was a running joke that the bugbear always fell over when you sip a beer.
Big scary monster. Can't hold his liquor. Thud.
Thud. Yeah, he's down.
Those dwarf beer.
I don't know what it is, but I'm always blacked out every time I try one. Alright, so as soon as Chris gets in, we can start.
Almost there.
Chris is mini loaded in, but mine didn't, or ruins.
No?
No, everyone's loaded. I'm looking at them.
Is everyone? Are you loaded in, Jesse?
Yeah, I don't got permissions or anything. Oh yeah, I have permissions. I'll just log out and log back in.
Wait. Usually I can just do that.
Swapping maps.
Can you see that? No?
Were you gonna swap maps anyways?
Gonna be
No.
here
We'll
for
just
a
give it a
while.
quick relog. Can you see it now? It's your character that you can't see?
I can
Or
see all the characters loaded.
Well, I can do a quick just load a random map again, and I can go summon players to this board. And then I can go. Let me know when you guys are all loaded. Okay.
And,
There we go.
It's loading mini transformation. There we go. Up and running.
Yep.
We're all loaded now.
All loaded.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll summon you back to this board then. And it should be good. Summon players to this board. Alright. Let me know when you're all loaded.
Hi, man.
Okay, all loaded?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Jesse?
Yep.
Okay, good to go then.
All
So,
right.
let's begin. So after a stint in the Feywild where time jumped forward and apparently quite a lot of things happened without your attention or your involvement, much to your chagrin, you find yourself in a newly formed city that you helped found back when it was little more than just a camp of criminals. And so you came into the bar here after being waylaid by a giant-ass bone dragon that made the bard pee a little. And you realize there's a lot starting to form on the horizon of what's going on in this country. Your attentions are going to be needed a lot. And here we are. You guys are at the Adventurers Guild, newly formed from your perspective anyways. And you realize that you need to call a war council this evening. But you have some time before the official time of the war council starts. So, what are you doing?
We were just talking about bounties and whatnot.
Yeah, you are. Yep. And as you're talking about bounties, you're thinking, okay, this is going to be an interesting one. There's giants raiding the coast. Seems to be the biggest one you should take a look at. And just as you guys are enjoying your drink, you notice a lone wizard walking in. He seems to be talking to himself. He's like, I know. Don't worry about it. I got it. Yeah, that's why we're here, okay? I get it. One walks up to you guys. Excuse me, can I get to the counter, please? Hello. Comes up to the counter, reaches into the bag of holding that he has there, rummaging around for a minute. Son of a... Oh, this thing's heavy. Hang on. Hands you the bag of holding. Can you hold on to this for a second? So it gets you to hold on to it as he's yanking something out of it. God damn it! God. Whoop! Oh, there we go. Oh, that thing's heavy. Slams it down. Whew. Yeah, I'm gonna ask them about it, alright? Yeah, so, anyways, this, Draco Lich was coming to destroy your town. Me and my companion here, we killed it for you. So we're just wondering if maybe there was a reward, huh? Huh?
I glance at the Draco Lich, I glance at the wizard, I glance at the guild leader. Just, you know, you can't see it because of all the mustache and everything, but my jaw's hanging a gap.
Whew.
Bugbear wants to say, you and what army did this?
Me and my companion.
Who's your companion?
Companion?
She's right. Oh, hang on a second. Can I have that bag of holding back?
Yeah, sure. Here you go.
He reaches in there, he's digging around, and okay, it's around here somewhere. No, that's not it. You don't. No, I'm not giving you that. Ah, here we go. Pulls out 3 rings. Gives 1 to each of you. These rings all have the enchantment of true seeing on it. You pop it on. You put on the ring.
I put on my ring.
Yeah. And as soon as you put on the ring,
to investigate the ring.
Yeah, I'll investigate too.
it's a simple enchanted ring. Looks kind of odd, like it's forged with a weird hand, but yeah, it has 1 enchantment on it, and and the cleric at least recognizes it as true seeing, and he has 3 of them, so he gives them one to each of you.
It seems legit, boys. And I slide it on.
Okay. I'll trust the dwarf.
And as you turn it on, you notice there's 2 of them. Yeah. So
I take the ring off again. Just she disappears. Just put it back on.
oof.
Interesting.
So,
Interesting.
travelers, what are your names?
Well, I'm Spunter.
You can see me. Oh, whoa. I'm Expenios.
What the?
Hello
What
there.
is this?
That's what we were trying to do here. So Spunter's like, yeah, yep, that's we're just traveling around. We were hunting this demon prince. He broke through from the primordial plane of, one of the 9 hells, 6 hells. I don't know how many hells there are. There's too many of them. But we're hunting him, and we, came across this dragon. So we thought we'd lend you a favor. Do you a favor, something like that.
It
Anyways,
was barely anything.
yeah, it was barely anything. I agree. But how about that reward? It's like, oh, great. Well, there is a bounty. Not a full bounty because it's a lich. So hang on a second here. Goes back to his office back here. Comes back. Hands him a big sack of gold. That's the partial bounty. Sweet. Puts it in his bag of holding. So, what's this town called?
This is Helm's Refuge.
I like the name. You should have seen this one city I was at. Yeah, it was littered with problems. I spent several lifetimes there. Yeah, it's a long story. Don't question that statement.
Confusing, but okay.
Yeah, to say the least. I still don't understand how long I spent there. I was told several times by several.
I'll use detect magic on him.
Detect magic?
Yes.
He is full of it. Like full of magic, not full of it.
I would suggest both.
He might be full of it too. He doesn't know. So he notices that everybody's staring at him, especially with what's going on. So, you want to hear a good joke?
If it's gonna laugh at it, yes.
All right. A bugbear, a Goliath, and a dwarf walk into a bar. Well, the Goliath and bugbear did. The dwarf walked under it. Eh? Yeah, this guy gets it. This guy gets it. He puts his hand up for a high five. Give me five. Give me five. Eh? Give it up. Come on. Oh,
Nice
you're,
one.
you're leaving me hanging. Okay. You're leaving me hanging. Okay. Tough crowd. That's okay. Bugbear got it though. I like the bugbear.
I'm not sure.
I'm sorry, I didn't get your joke. It went over my head.
Oh, I like you too, little dwarf. You're my good buddy here. Gives you a slap on the shield. Good job. I like that one.
Well, I guess we have to roll damage. Shields are spiked.
Yeah, what's the D on it?
1d6.
Okay. Dink. Ow! Well, I guess I deserved that one. Yep, I definitely deserved that one. Thinking about it. Yep. But you notice, the wounds on his hands start closing up almost immediately. Interesting.
So are you mercenaries, or are you just passing through?
I am Spunter, the great air savant wizard. Sorcerer. I forget what I am right now. Am I a wizard or a sorcerer? I think I'm a sorcerer. Yeah. Sorcerer! Makes sense. And no, that was actually what he said. He can't remember if he's a wizard or a sorcerer. You see? Sorry for the confusion there. But my soul has gone through the ringer a few times. I've been reincarnated a bunch of times. I don't even know what the heck's going on right now. I just know when I cast magic, it feels right and I can blast anything. It's great. So, anyways, got what we came for. We can't really stay. We got a demon prince to slaughter. So, shall we be off, Expinius?
Later, boys.
I like this.
Yeah. And boink, they're gone.
That was interesting.
So, what are you guys doing now? Yeah, he just left the demon's skull there.
I'm gonna cast. What am I casting? Locate object.
What are you locating?
Or divine, I get divining.
Okay. For what?
It helps if I have my spell list handy, huh?
Yeah, kinda.
I'm gonna think of his phylactery, and I'm gonna use my magics, the magics, to see where it is.
You enter your trance. You zoom out, it seems, from where you're standing. You look to the southwest. Your vision begins to fly over the mountains. You see many things in the mountains. You see the odd minotaur and even bugbear settlement even. That's not where you're staying. You keep going. You keep flying. Once you pass through a number of very indistinct valleys and mountains, you see a shrine. And it seems like whatever is underneath this shrine is what you're seeking at, but this shrine is keeping you from looking in there. You're not sure what's beyond there. It's blocking your magic, but that shrine is the key somehow.
I am going to do scrying at on that and see if I can get through.
You know what? Roll a d20. Your
No,
magic.
no.
How does scrying work then?
It has to do a saving throw of 17 or higher.
Oh, it has to save against you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 17 Smith, right? Yeah,
No,
17.
yeah, I'm just thinking of the plus. It would be because the plus is that, or what I know is casted the magic. So I'm going to use his plus modifier on your thing. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, I guess he can tell me to piss off.
and that's exactly what he did. You can't break through, but there's a shrine. Really hard to narrow it down. It's blurring your vision, but there's a shrine in the mountain. Very distinct shrine. You would know it when you see it. But you can't quite make any more past that.
I open up the map and look at the table here.
Okay.
And I motion over the bugbear and go, there's a bugbear village here. There's some more minotaurs here and here.
Yeah, you saw. Actually,
And-
let's roll a dice. Let's roll a dice here. 3 bugbear settlements. 4 minotaur settlements. Each one with at least, it's a small village, so we'll say about 50 to 100 each. 50 to 100 each. Small villages.
And then I go, and then the Draco Lich is somewhere in this area.
Yeah, you
I
get like
just
a
Put a circle in the area.
Yeah. Can't tell exactly where, but you got a pretty good idea, and it's a little bit on the
Studying the map.
your settlement
Coloring on it.
color, and the guildmaster slaps your hand away. Get out of here.
I go pick up my crayons again.
Yeah, pretty much. Don't eat them either.
No,
Eat the crayons.
I'm not planning on eating it. I'm planning on drawing on the map.
I'm just shaking my head going, I should have went with the wizard.
Should I roll a d20
For what?
for trying to figure out the exact?
No, you got pretty much the exact locations. That part wasn't the part that was the hard part. So.
Okay.
So you can, if you wanted to, you can send off your Minotaur buddies to go, go chat with them.
Okay, I will walk off. I'll zip off to the Minotaurs
Okay.
and locate the Minotaur settlements. Bring back any map they have. Add it to our own.
Sure. Yep, you can do that, and we'll say that the Minotaurs they know that the mountains are extremely dangerous right now, so they don't think that'll take much convincing to get the other settlements to come this way. But they're going to send off guys to go and chat with them.
What is Minotaur's native environments?
The Minotaurs are very adaptable. They can live basically anywhere.
Okay.
It's just whether or not it's good hunting grounds and whatnot, right?
Yeah, and then bugbears favor mountains and caves.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
I will run off to pass it off to my clan.
okay. So what are you two doing then while he's doing that?
Drinking?
Drinking? Passing the time away? Having a good time?
Well, wait, we're doing our pre-dinner drinks to get ourselves ready for dinner.
Yeah, okay. No, fair enough. So is the meeting going to be in the guild hall, or is it going to be in your place?
We'll do it in the guild hall, I guess. That way you don't have to cook.
Alright, so as the time approaches, the guild master gets up and goes, "Oi! A lot of ya! Piss off, clear out! I don't want a single non-essential personnel here. Anyone else that's still here, you get to work. We have dignitaries coming. I want this place spick and span. I want all the food, the best food we got on the roast. I want everyone fat at the end of this night, and I don't want anything to go wrong. Everyone piss off!" So he starts shoving out anyone who may be a patron. You don't care. There's important people coming. And he keeps your mugs topped up while he's at it, Free booze. So as the
Look
Sorry?
at this. Look at this head to see if I can draw any inspiration from what to do with it.
You do know that, first of all, it would be a great status symbol to have a Draco Lich head mounted on your wall. There's always that. Second of all, you do know that dragon parts alone are extremely valuable as reagents and magical catalysts for wizards. So there's that.
But can I put it on my tank just to make it look cooler?
You do also know that dragon bone is harder than adamant.
Oh.
So however you want to do that. And if you want to just have it on the front of your tank, you could sharpen the fangs a little bit. You could have a dragon head on the top. It would take some time, i.e. next game session, because it takes me a while to do it. But you could mount it onto your tank.
But I want it now.
Well, Tom.
I want it
Actually,
now.
looking at it gives me an idea. And I pull out a scrap of paper and start drawing.
Okay. While you're doing that, I'm going to get the dignitaries going here.
Hey. You said you could use my crate.
And since I returned to get my minotaurs to run off, I'm going to use sleight of hand.
Eh?
Sleight of
Okay.
hand.
Okay. Who are you sliding and handing?
So I returned from the village itself. I visited where a bunch of laundry was being hanged to dry.
Okay.
And I nabbed a clothing article.
Okay. I'm not going to let you roll sleight of hand or make you roll sleight of hand for that one. It's
Oh, okay.
just a laundry line, and you're sneaking up where you just kind of do it, you know?
Okay. I grabbed the girl's clothes and I slapped it on the bard.
Okay, for
Good
that?
roll.
For that, you got to roll a sleight of hand.
Okay.
I can roll a saving throw, right?
Yeah, it's a dice versus dice. Perception, your perception bonus versus ruin sleight of hand.
Oh god. I use luck.
You have a luck?
Use my luck.
I have 13.
13? Yeah,
Use my
you know,
luck, okay?
you can use a luck if
Really
you really
want.
want.
Luck, there we go. Ah! And I kicked
Does
the
ruin-
bugbear
Son of a
straight
bitch.
outside the doors. 50 feet.
Roll for attack.
Yeah, that part you got to roll for again.
There, 50.
What's your bonus to modifier?
For which?
Attack.
Well, ruins agile. Yeah, you're a straight attack at this point.
His is +8.
Plus 8, so 15 plus 8. What's rune's AC?
21.
Okay, yeah, so you do go against his AC, but that'd be like a grapple, and then Rune could fight you if you want. So this is gonna turn into a
Yes.
brawl.
Roll fight.
Brawl fight. All right.
Yeah. I am annoyed. So, shall I roll?
Yeah, go for it. Yep.
Okay.
You want
Brawl.
brawl fight? Okay,
+4.
So you're
It's proficiency,
he does.
right?
Yeah.
Shield or strength.
Yeah. So I don't
Okay,
think he'll be
so,
high enough to break what he rolled.
So that's 7 plus 6, 13.
Okay, so your roll is too low to counter his grab, so he tackles you and he drags you around a little bit, but he doesn't get quite to the door yet. You can fight him off still if you guys wanted to do another roll.
I glance at what they're doing. It looks to me, from my perspective, that they're fighting over women's clothing.
Yeah, that's
And
pretty
I
much
just kind of
exactly what they're
facepalm and
doing.
shake my head. And I cast the spell Command
Uh-oh.
with one word on both of them. Because I do it at second level. Sit!
Sit. Yep. Sit.
So now you have to make a level 17 wisdom save, or you sit on your butt.
Okay, so plus 5. Haha, 15.
Yeah,
Yeah,
17. You're sitting.
Oh.
You're both sitting.
I walk in front of you two and go, "What's the matter with you two idiots?" Yeah, I don't care. You're gonna tear up this place. It's brand new.
At that point, you notice the Guildmaster's face has like a look of terror. He was afraid that the YouTube brawler would just wreck the place as the dignitaries were coming. So-
Can we count on you to behave?
yeah, you're sitting two brothers, so
Maybe.
Yes.
Through the day, bugbear.
If you guys want to fight, take it outside. Leave your
And it-
weapons at the door.
and it's at this
Okay.
point you notice somebody who at first you don't really recognize. He's in full battle armor, walking down.
You didn't load.
He didn't load.
Didn't
Did you
load.
not sync up the files?
You didn't say that there was a knight.
Narrator.
I thought you took the whole file.
Hey, that's hundreds of megabytes. It takes forever. There is no knight.
Very well. We'll load this knight. Who will very shortly be something else. So we'll just pretend he's whatever he's going to look like in the future right now. So he's very calmly walking down the aisle. Till he gets about here. And you recognize him, Mr. Dwarf. He's Lord Steel Eye himself. He showed up by himself to assess the situation. He goes, well met, Justice Deer.
Well met, Lord Steel Eye.
By the way, guys, Steel Eye is the title, but this guy is like the head of the Steel Eyes, so everyone just calls him Lord Steel Eye. Nobody. Not too,
Snap my fingers and release the spell on them. My unlikely compatriots were having a difference of opinion and required some guidance.
with the tip of his holstered sword, because you know it's. But he picks it up over women's clothing.
It would appear so, unfortunately.
Well,
Dress
Interest-
as I was a young one.
You're wearing pants that kind of nothing else. What do you mean?
this is an interesting situation. He's just sitting back listening. Can I have a beer? Guy comes right up. Here you go, sir. He runs off.
So we've had some strange bedfellows.
I see this.
We have recruited minotaurs, wyverns, and anything else that'll help us stand against this tide of evil.
I took a cursory look around town before coming here, hence why I knew you guys had a meeting here. I was told by, well, our scryers that there's 4 new paladins assigned at the temple here, so that's what prompted my initial visit. My duty to see everybody freshly initiated into the order. Then I figured I'd stay to say hello at least, scout the situation. We have quite the group arming themselves, but it'll be some time before they're ready.
I pull out the paper that I was working on and put it on the table in front of him.
What's this?
Go. I had a thought about that. It looks like a steel airship with guns just out of every corner.
And you recall in a history, or in times past, this guy loves his airships. Like, oh, oops, sorry. What do you have here?
I was thinking on putting one of these together. Did you happen to spy my little toy that I made out front, or out the side of my castle?
And as you say that, you should see it. It's great. Every time I come by, I always it's like, ah. You know, she's going on and on about how great your little toy is.
Lord Steel Eye. These are 2 more of our strange bedfellows.
I guess I should pull up their names. I forget their names off the top of my head.
Creepy Dragon number 1 and Crazy Dragon number 2. That's how I remember them.
Creepy. She's like, I'm Vanna, nice to meet you.
Like bugbear.
You're so
Bugbear
soft.
likes her.
She's petting you.
Normally that would upset me, but I like her.
Yeah. And then a couple more people show up at this point. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Hello?
I grab the wizard's attention with a hand gesture, and I motion towards the lich skull.
Like, huh? What? Doesn't say anything. He just flop. This guy's like, God damn it! He has a tendency to do this. Come on, get her, kicks him a little bit. Get up! You're embarrassing yourself.
Oddly enough, it wasn't even us this time.
What? Who? What? He's confused. You need to explain that statement you just made.
We had some crazy wizard and invisible elf lady walk in, and
Huh.
they dropped this off.
Oh, those guys. Well, that's odd. I thought that they would be just passerbys. I didn't give them much mind. I saw them. They didn't even really introduce themselves at the time. Huh.
Apparently, they said
wait,
that there
those
was
two killed
nothing. They said it was nothing. And having fought this thing ourselves, it's definitely something.
Well, yeah, it's a Draco Lich. Like, these things have been known to level entire kingdoms.
On another note,
Huh.
how are you with portal spells?
Portals? I got some of it. I'm pretty good with them. They're adjacent to the field that I study primarily in. Why?
Oh, how long can you hold one open?
Mm,
I want to portal the celestial realm.
I can hold one open long enough for everybody to get through. But past that, that's another matter entirely. Why? You need to explain your plan here. You obviously have something going on between those years.
Yes. I'm thinking on tapping the celestial realm and draining a portion of its ocean into a tank.
What? Oh, using... Okay, no, I get you. Oh, the holy water. Of course.
Yes, we could build up a few golems, have them manage some bilge pumps, tube the whole thing to the city to create an extra layer of defense in case something like this.
Sprinklers. He's
lands.
interrupting you as he's thinking. A sprinkler system of holy water.
Exactly.
It also
Rather
doubles the
than
fire
pay for it
suppressor.
ourselves, we could just
Yeah,
borrow it from the gods.
that's an infinite ocean. You're not going to drain. They won't even notice.
Exactly. And I do have shape water. I can put a vortex in there and we can pull it all the way through.
Okay, so the trick is to be able to hold the portal open longer than what it's supposed to. It's going to be a trick, but tell you what. You're going to want to not have all that armor on when we do this. I'm going to have to get us there. Then I'll have to hold the portal open from that side. And then it will... I can aim it where I'm going from there. That's the trick, right? Because it's a one-way portal. We could do it. Yeah, we could definitely do it. I have tanks actually right now that would work to hold supply.
Well, I can
Don't
use
have-
shape earth to put them underground and make them bigger if need be.
Yeah, no, that'd work. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. We have a few things we need to go over first, though, before we start. Everybody's here waiting for us.
We walk back over with a distracted look as we're starting to mull over our,
Yeah, mull over
our plans.
This guy's useless. So, we have a number of point of orders that we need to discuss. One of the chief ones that I need to catch you guys up on is Trila, the city, has completely cut itself off from outside influence, including us. Those princesses you saved. I detected magic on them several times. There's nothing. Whatever they're doing of their own volition. So there's that.
They
Not sure what we
seem to be normal people. Perhaps some other evil influence has worked its way in.
This guy sits back. You're steel, I says. How long were they under the influence of the charm?
The vampires, it was years.
There's your problem right there. Let me ask you something. After you killed their vampire, were they attacked? Was there any attempt to retake the city?
We have a large gap in our knowledge
Marin says
due
no.
to the alpha.
Marin says no. There was no real attempt. It was actually strangely calm for a while after. But there it is. That's it. Steel lights up. You see, those princesses, they're turncoats.
I
We're
can
gonna
see that now.
When you were last there, did you see any unusual people?
A few.
Describe what you saw in as much detail as you can remember.
A blowhard king, ex-king from the land. A small blonde kid that had magical energies oozing out of everywhere. Even the merchant was quite evil,
Steel Eye
even though
sits
she
down.
seemed to like us.
Steel Eye sits down and goes, Blowhard King of the Land? Explain that one. The king died at the start of the war.
Yep. But no, it was definitely a disguise of some sort.
So which way did he go when he stopped talking to you?
He used magic to teleport away.
He used magic to... Why would he use magic to teleport away the city in the middle of a city if he's trying not to commit any sort of scene? What's going on?
I don't know.
What happened exactly after that?
The blonde kid and the blowhard king came one after another, and then we left because we had to go to the Elven Forest. And then
The
gap.
dragon pipes up. The blonde kid. Did he have an attendant with him that looked a female, dark-skinned woman?
I believe so.
I believe the king was trying to avoid contact with that person. Oh. Allow me to explain. We are not the only dragons in this land. We are simply the ones that wish to interact with the mortals. We believe working with you is a greater value than working on our own. I believe that king was trying to avoid one of our kind in order to avoid detection, let's say. He was trying to hide something.
So this
So-
blonde-haired kid, our bard here, wants to skewer him, I believe is a polite term.
You could say that.
He sits back and goes, I wouldn't. I really wouldn't. If it's the one who I believe it is, yeah, I really wouldn't anger him. He's a blowhard, but he means well, you know what I mean? If it is the one I seek, he'll be far more, or not the one I seek, sorry, if it's the one I think he is, he will be far more valuable than, well, than any one of us here. Yeah. So, unfortunately, I can't say anymore because I do not know anymore.
Might have spared his life.
He laughs in your face. No. It is not his life that would be spared.
You'd be surprised. This one is hardier than he looks. I point to the knife in his head.
Yes, I've... Check your messages, Chris. I've noticed... Yeah. We discussed on what we should do about that, but... Yeah, I think we should just leave it at this point.
What are you all talking about?
Like,
It is the matter of much discussion. Let's just say that.
I reach into my bag of holding and I bring out one of the communication devices we stole.
Oh yeah, from the Vampire Lord.
Yeah.
1 second here.
I'm like, this is something else of note. These have been at every sub-boss of this conspiracy that we've come across.
Yeah, you put this one in your big old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the lovely fellow on the other end of this thinks we're well beneath him. But I think we're starting to get under his skin.
He looks at you. Would you like to scry it?
Sure.
At your convenience, then.
Cast scrying.
Yeah, or well, what was it? That item detection, whatever. That.
Yeah, I'll do the divining one first.
Yeah, the divining one. Yeah. Where you get to see its history.
Yeah.
So, as you cast scrying, or divining, sorry. Takes a moment. Oh, that is the wrong one. Where is... That was... Yeah. You notice that everything went dark. You're seeing blackness at first, but then slowly the fireplace comes along that you took it from the room, and you see the Vampire Lord that you killed. Lord, I forget his name now. I deleted it. Why did I do that? Anyways.
Because we killed him so hard, we erased him from...
Yeah, pretty much. I accidentally deleted his name off my list here. But as you notice, you see him taking a knee in front of the device, and a figure starts appearing on the device from his perspective. And the Vampire Lord says, "My lord." And as he says, "My lord," there's a slight delay, but then electrical energy zaps the Vampire Lord to the point where he falls to the ground, puffing for air. And the voice on the other side says, "Call me by my true name when you address me." After a moment, he gets back up and says, "My lord Bartholomew Esteve of Harold, Orthenian, Latrine, Defimius, Elias Ranulphus."
Sucks. I'm grabbing.
The ones that slew the liches that were recently raised, they come here. What shall I do? And the one on the other side says, "Use them. Have fun with them. Don't engage them directly first. That would be no fun. Let's see how much these little toys dance." It says, "It shall be as you say, my lord." Then it shoots forward a moment longer, and you see the princesses, the ones that you saved. He's kneeling down in front of it again, though. But the youngest one, the one that you saved, is missing. And after he says his formal name again, because I don't want to say it again, he says,
E.M. Lazy.
"Yeah, okay, fine. Lord Bartholomew Esteve of Heraldo, Orthenian, Latrine, Defimius, Elias Ranulphus." The ones that we spoke of earlier, they have come and gone. I sent them on a task. One of them tried to assault me, and I got rid of the annoying one. Sent her over the balcony. I believe they ran off and saved her. Shouldn't matter. I wiped her mind. The rest of the maidens here, They follow me of their own volition, so it shouldn't be a problem. Except that youngest one. Then the eyes on the outside says, "Oh, saved her. I guess I should have seen that. Oh well. So, how goes the task? What did you send him to?" He explains the task that he sent you guys on to go spy and expose the city there. Like, well, that's kind of boring. You should have sent him on something more fun. Oh well, we'll see how this goes. Anyways, till next time. Shuts it off. And that's all your spell gives you.
Well, that explains a lot.
This guy goes, "Oh yeah, I guess you're the only one that saw that, huh?"
I use unknown magics that are alien to D&D to translate it to everyone's brain, so I don't have to explain it.
Yeah, so you catch everyone up to speed on what you saw.
Well, isn't that handy?
Steel Eye sits down. So we have a bunch of turncoats.
It seems so. Good liars, apparently.
If they've been under the influence of charm their whole life, or if they've been hand-raised by whatever evil forces out there, they would be good liars. Very
I'd
good
imagine
liars.
So.
Or
if they worship chaos, they
But
may not even know they're lying.
Lord Marin here says, "We had them at the Golem. They lied in the zone of truth."
A worshipper of chaos will tell you the truth from the perspective of chaos. They do not need to lie.
And he continues, "Or perhaps it is not the truth that we want to hear that they speak.
Yeah,
They speak
you
their own
can-
truth."
that is another one.
Hmm.
There are
Yes.
ways around it if you are clever. And a clever villain is more dangerous than a strong one at times.
He sits back and goes, Lord Steeleye continues, "We are not going to have another incident that brought us shame last time, Dwarf.
No.
I
We're
suggest."
not.
After a moment of reflection, "What do you two think, looking at the bugbear and the barbarian?"
What the dwarf thinks.
What the dwarf think?
The dwarf's brain shuts down. He starts drooling and falls over to one side.
I start falling over to.
Yeah, he wasn't kidding.
Sounds like a game plan.
Silver Dragon pipes in. "If I may, I suggest we actually avoid the city of Treelaw for the time being. The people there are essentially being held hostage, yes. But they are currently not in danger. Helm has warned you when a genocide was coming in the past, yes?
Yes, he has.
So I believe that, as of right now, as long as they believe they have that city, I believe that they won't act against the people. We should rally our strengths, strike at them at another flank, and when they're vulnerable, when they realize how strong we've become, then we take that city. Because it'll probably be an all-out war when we take that city."
Probably. And what I would suggest we do is we'll set up the first project that I was just discussing with the wizard and bolster the defenses of this city, and then we'll head out towards the dwarfs.
"Oh, the dwarfs! You'll like them. Maybe we'll meet you there."
Yes. I was believing we could use more materials and more crafters. I pull the paper up off the table and hand it over to the dragons. I'm gonna build this.
He looks at it. "What am I looking at here?"
It's
He looks at it and starts giggling.
it's an airship, essentially a flying fortress. Should be able to take a dragon or two by itself.
She looks at it. "I'll help you build it if you promise I can ride it."
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It's gonna need lots and lots of steel and gunpowder and craftsmen to build. It's gonna take a small army of workers. So we're gonna head over to the dwarves and see if we can recruit a few more. We have a
The
good forging station here. I'll get them to start on the ribs of the ship.
the wizard pipes in. Is this a good time to mention that I've actually been in negotiations with the airship guild?
Well, anything that would help.
They
We
want
don't
me
have to
to.
craft. Sorry.
They actually want me to start construction on a dock, an airport, but they won't give me anything that's trade secrets, as they call it. But they give me a few designs on how to construct the dock, so, you know, I got that.
Something we'll also need is multiple air elementals.
He sits back
We'll
and
need
thinks
them
for a minute.
bound for the engines.
Well, actually, it's both fire and air will work. Either one. It's just different types of engines, that's all.
That's true. You get a little bit more speed out of the air ones, but you can also mix and match.
She starts going off. I always thought it was a horsepower versus top speed kind of thing. Torque, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. No, we have a fire elemental powering our tank.
Oh. Willingly? She looks at you with like a raised eyebrow. Willingly?
Ah, we have an item that generates fire elementals daily.
No, actually,
Which-
that's the engine that you found in the
In a
bottom
ship?
of the ship. Remember the broken one?
Oh, then we have an extra fire elemental.
And she's like,
Uh,
"Oh, he's been in there that long? Maybe you shouldn't open that casket up. He's probably insane by now."
Oh, I would imagine so. Never open up a an engine
Yeah.
unless it's broken.
Well, any other new business, or is that about everything?
We also have had reports of giants on the road towards the dwarves and the mountains you guys have been fighting in. We're gonna go investigate that after we finish the defense bolstering project.
The dragons are like, "Well, I wish we could help you, but we really do have to track down that fellow that you mentioned, the little blonde kid, if he is indeed here." Like, yes, I think we should do that. Sounds like something you can't sounds like something you can handle, so we'll leave that to you. Yeah, we really should see what else is going on in this continent. The more we talk to you guys, the more we realize that there's things we don't know what's going on here, in spite of our efforts over the past years. Or months, I should say, not years.
Yes. Well, sounds like we got a plan of action going ahead. Let's try to keep in communication.
Well, you
Uh,
can always use that spell that you used to contact us last time. We'll come along. If
Yeah.
it's urgent, anyways.
I'm gonna say, just you can also send messages to our wizard friend here.
But yes.
He stays in the town and can coordinate.
I have an away station. Just send me a message and I'll work back and forth. No need for you to strain yourselves in the field more than necessary, yes?
That works for us.
Alright, that sounds like a good plan. We should get going though. Time is wasting. And so they begin the dragons start to leave. Lord Steel Eye, he's been quiet for a while. Like, Pergam, Justice here.
Yes.
With what I've learned here, there's something not adding up.
No, we're definitely missing the overlord of this conspiracy.
Exactly. Alliances between demons, undead, and dragons. Not unheard of, but they never last long. Always the malice, the cruelty, the selfishness always interferes after a time. Something's keeping them together.
Something
common-
powerful.
Something powerful, a common goal, something. I don't know what it is. And I fear the group that I was bringing together won't be anywhere near enough. I must return and prepare accordingly. We are coming, but I'm going to make sure that when we come as a crushing hammer, and we won't give our enemies a chance to retreat and regroup when we come.
I'm going to fortify defenses and increase our multipliers. That tank
Yes.
I built has proven to be extremely handy. if we could get a few more of them.
I saw similar things in the demon realm one time when I was there.
As did I.
Oh yeah, you were there even.
Exactly.
Yes. Well, I'll leave it to you then. Keep in touch if you need anything, but until then, I'm going to return. So that way we're not
course.
caught off guard.
Safe travels.
Safe travels. Lord Fergum. Lord Bard. Bugbear. What are your names? Actually, never mind. I don't care. He leaves. So, yeah. Well, I guess that's it. I'll see you guys around. I have a few things I need to attend to as well. So he heads off. So the wizard. Okay. I actually sent a message to my apprentices. They already have the tanks buried.
Oh, well, that was fast.
We have, yeah. I prioritize productivity in this place. We kind of need to, or else we'd all die. So it's one of those things, yes?
Well then, I guess all what's left to do is to fill them.
Yes, I was thinking about that. Let's go to the town center square, yes? Yeah. We do this guy over here.
I don't know where that is.
Down the road.
Past the pub, over by the fountain that showed up.
Oh, look, remember the fountain that nobody knew where it came from?
Yes.
That fountain. I guess I don't always have to be diligent about deleting the wizard clones, huh? So he comes here, it's like... See golems here. They're doing their thing. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Points you toward one of the statue things. Each one of these statues pulls down a socket. You hook something into that, and it fills up the tanks. I was already setting up a irrigation system. So, you know.
Well, I'm hoping since this is going to be difficult to do to snag this holy water, we can get, thousands and thousands, if not maybe 1,000,000 gallons in our underground tanks.
Well,
How big are they?
I just told the Earth Element. Well, I sent a message to one of my clones. He told the Earth Elemental to make a huge underground pit. So that's what it's doing right now. It'll be good. It'll be good. Looking around at the stability of the ground. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Well, if we
Poking
need
out.
some reinforcements, we can get crafting.
Yeah, no, it should be good. The Earth Elemental is surprisingly good at digging tunnels.
No, I'm aware.
Yeah, and he
All
doesn't
right
drown.
then.
So I think we should start by looks down the road. Where's the Bard and Bugbear? Aren't they coming?
I got lost.
Yes,
Bugbear never pays
Bugbears. Where did everyone go?
To the town square.
I'm not
the fountain downtown.
Right. Why don't you look at this?
And we're gonna go teleporting into an endless ocean now.
Much appreciate it. Quick bathroom break, sorry.
Alright, no problem. Oh, we can do this without him, it's fine.
Yeah, we don't. He's not a key player in this particular scheme.
Yeah. So, the wizard begins to cast his incantation, and like, all right, everyone hold hands. Off you go, right?
Alright, grab the bugbear's leash.
Because the bugbear's leash. And,
Pretend to be AFK.
yeah, he's AFK anyway, so yeah, okay. Or he could just go be going taking a nap for all we know. Bugbear's had enough, he's taking a nap now. And you find yourself nope. Where is my summon player to the sport? Welcome to the endless ocean. I just made a thigh-high deep because, you know. And I'm pretending you took your armor off before you came here so you can swim. Welcome to
Okay.
the endless ocean.
I'm also got a snorkel because it's thigh high deep for everyone else, but not me. I'm drowning.
No, it's actually supposed to be really deep, but I'm pretending that you guys are just swimming.
The bugbear's
Let's
just
see.
about drowned.
Yeah, there you go. You're all swimming. So you
All right.
land with a splush into the ocean.
Well, I'm not in here, but
You're not?
We're all in
all
here.
I see is the bugbear.
According to me, you're here. Let's see. Bard. That do it?
You and the bugbear's tip of spear's gone.
Oh,
Weird.
where did you go? Your character just disappeared.
Hmm.
Bard. There it goes. Got it?
No.
Oh.
That's
Well, according to me, you're all here. That's okay. We're only going to be here for a short while, so we're not going to worry too much about it.
Okay, so I prepped the control water spell,
Okay, so you had the control water spell.
and I'm going to
wizard
use the
says-
vortex to put just gallons upon gallons upon gallons.
Yeah. So the
It's
wizard,
100 foot by 100 foot by 100 foot vortex.
he's holding it. He's holding it. He's holding it. Like, gah! You got a bunch, but just wasn't enough, unfortunately. Like you know it wasn't enough.
We got
Ah,
we got tons. We're doing a 100 foot cube per second type thing.
out of the corner of your eye, though, as you're doing it, you're not dead.
Nope.
Looking around. Would you mind telling me what you're doing here?
I can't really move my arms to do the proper gesture, but I bow my head slightly and say, Holy One, we are here to collect some
Don't
of the
call
sacred
me. I'm just a worker.
water to fight the evils that are afflicting the plane of mortals.
Inflicting the plane of mortals. Well,
Mhm.
we're always in favor of that, but I just don't know if this is really allowed. If you know what he stops mid sentence, looks toward the horizon. You can't see where he's looking. After a moment, stops. You have friends in very high places. I was told to assist you in any way I can.
Could you
Tell
hold
me.
a portal open for us?
Where to?
We're trying to fill up our holding tank of sacred water
He
to
flies
allow
down.
us to.
He flies down. He doesn't fly down. He goes here, and with a gesture, you all just kind of rise up. A giant hand's holding all of you, and you're just comfortably sitting right now in a giant palm. Tell you what, little one. Think about where your storage tanks are. He places his hand on your head. Are you doing it?
I kneel down and pray as I'm doing it, like a good cleric.
Bugbear's just enjoying floating over the water.
Yeah. Like,
Just
oh,
meditation floating.
We're in
I
the
see.
celestial realm right now.
Oh,
Best behavior.
Best behavior. Yep. He's
my-
holding you above the ocean right now with his magic.
the spear end of my model isn't loaded. It's just
Ah,
a stick now.
We're not going to be here long, so don't worry about
Okay.
it.
Neat.
So after a moment, she says, "Mortal, my friends, I can do you one better. You see, you mortals have a very funny way of dealing with magic." He looks down into the water, does a gesture that you understand as a portal magic. Says, "There. Let me take you back to your home."
It's very appreciated.
Well, this water thing is like infinite.
Yep, it's an infinite ocean
Of holy water.
of holy
This
water.
time I've been trying to scroll
is a mountain somewhere.
Yep.
And that's the mountain where the gods live.
In this realm, the Mount Celestia, or whatever it's called, is literally many times larger than your world.
The entire
And
planet.
The entire planet, yeah. That's where the gods and angels and basically the afterlife is.
If you're good.
If you're good. If you're not, well, you just kind of die. They don't care.
So we just came here and stole a bunch of holy water. I mean, borrowed.
Borrowed. I made a mistake. I clicked on the wrong button. I'll bring you over here. So we will go. And the angel followed you. He's just flying up here now. I might as well tell you what I just did. I opened a portal. As I said, you mortals have a very funny way of dealing with magic. You always have to cut it short, if you know what I mean. You don't know how to tie it off. It's like if you have a garment and you don't tie off the knots. What happens to the garment?
It frays.
It frays, it falls apart. But if you tie off the knot, it stays. I made a portal, and I tied it off, so to speak. It is in your tank. I made the portal about 20 feet down from the surface of the ocean. It should last about 5 years.
Very appreciated.
Very well.
This will allow us to fend off the hordes of undead that keep plaguing our land.
You notice, as you're talking, his face turns to one of disgust, and he's holding his nose. What has happened in this land?
It's been pillaged by a conspiracy involving very powerful evil and undead.
My friends, no wonder Helm told me to aid you. This blight. You said you had a sprinkler system going.
I believe, I don't know, is it ready yet? I look at the wizard.
A few minor adjustments and it should be ready to go. Can add a few more hoses to it. I didn't realize I'd have all this water to work with, but yeah, it's getting there. Maybe another few more hours with all the golems working out, we could get together. Like, the angel says, turns back to you guys. I would suggest once you get to the sprinkler system going, just leave it on for a while. I think you'll be amazed at the effect that the holy water will have on the land.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, just leave it on. But with that though, I wish you luck, I wish you well, and I wish you with Helm's blessing. But I must return to my work. Every moment I tarry, there may be another soul that needs my help. I must go.
Peace be with you.
He's gone. And you notice everyone in the area is staring at you guys and where the angel was. Just another day, whatever.
I use my call God spell and go, thank you. That's it.
Yeah, okay. And with that, where is Soulstone? We are back to this song. Back to good old fashioned. It was like, I should have the sprinkler up in a few hours. I should get to work though. He skittles off.
Alright, so I'm gonna grab myself and go over to my forge buddies here.
They're all still staring.
Alright, I look for the forge boss, who I am intimately familiar with because...
Not a clone of everyone else at all.
Exactly.
Yep. He comes up. Yes.
I pull out the paper and I go, this is what we're building.
Looks at it. Oh my. Now this is a challenge worthy of us. And he looks at the boys. Hey, all you useless twats. We got a new project. Hands it off to his, what you figure is his second in command here. Anything else?
It's gonna be a big project. I'm
Yeah.
gonna make sure you have resources coming. I'm gonna go see the dwarves and see if we can get some more help.
If I may ask,
Of course.
mass producing adamant and mithril the way the airships need it, we're just not equipped for that. We can do some, yes, like little pieces, but not for the
Get
size of
what
an
you
airship.
can done. I will come back. I will do what we can. Just worry on the stockpiling of the metal. I
We
can
can do that.
forge the mithril and adamant myself.
Okay, we'll get all the other components ready best we can. It'll take some time, but we'll get started.
Also, before we get started on that, we're gonna need these. And I pull out one of the nozzles for a fire hose that I made, which is a little tiny pinhole nozzle.
Looks at it. Shouldn't be a problem. How many?
You have to confer with the wizard. We're gonna have them defensively put up there because we're in for the holy water sprinkler system. So if we're attacked, you can use them as a long-range water cannon.
Ah! He starts laughing. I love it. I will do so. Oi, you! Get working on these until I say to stop. Anything else?
Just confer with the wizard. You might need some nozzles and valves and whatnot.
Yeah, some other equipment.
Because we're building this for the entire town.
Oh, that's a big project.
So that first, and then do what you can with the airship. Get the bolts, the necessary stuff there, and work on acquiring materials for that. And we shall go talk to the dwarves and see what help we can get.
Sounds like a plan. Hey you! Did I say you could stop working? Alright, you leave this lot to me. You take care, sir.
Alright, boys. Anything else we need to do before we go fight some giants?
Nope.
Alright then. We head over to our... We grab some supplies, food and whatnot, and we head
Yeah.
over to our tank and begin our travels.
So as you're running down the road, driving down the road, I should say, you're very familiar with the road at this point. You know exactly where the turns are, the bits, the bobs, right?
We're also keeping an eye out for those, what they're talking about, the giants.
You notice...
I peeled a bugbear eye just for that.
You notice, though, there's an unusually thick fog starting up. Like, you know what the fog looks like in these regions. This is not the way it goes. You feel uneasy. Those rings that the wizard gave you earlier, it's helping. But long distance, still can't see past the long distance fog, right? You continue on slowly, steadily. Oopsies. Not a fly. But you're driving along with your tank. You can barely see the road. What are you doing? As you drive, how are you driving?
Just slowly,
Slowly.
blade spinning.
Okay, control your tank. You see ruins after ruins on the right-hand side of the road, especially with the fog. You come across this particular ruin. Where are you driving? Just slowly?
Just slowly ahead.
Okay, drive the tank.
Can't, don't have permission.
My mistake. Yeah, you're a GM. You can do it. Lazy bastard. There you go. Alright, drive your tank.
Did you uncheck the permission after I checked it?
Probably. You said do it, so I did it. Okay.
Alright.
Roll a perception check to a lot of you, because you're all on edge right now, right?
All on edge, slowly driving the tank. That's a 20.
That's a 20. Okay. What about you other guys?
Yes.
Oh, natural 20.
18.
You guys know there is such thing as a low roll, right?
Narrator.
Actually, that's +5, so that's 23 Drone got.
Yep.
All three of you notice there's movement in that ruin to your right.
I pull up beside it
How you
with
doing
the
it?
cannon. I'm gonna say that's not me.
So how you got Jesse, Ruin?
Yeah.
Are you guys in the tank or are you beside the tank?
In the tank.
Okay, you're all in the tank right now.
Yeah,
Just
it's
move your
just,
figurines beside.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's just last time I tried to put it in there.
Yeah, no,
was
that's
stuck
fine. Just
under the tank.
yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to know what we're dealing with here, right?
Go something like that to cover the.
And are you literally that close?
Yes.
Okay. And as you approach, you start seeing a storm cloud form over your head. Something's casting. What do you do?
Back up a little bit, see if we can get out of it.
And right where you were, a massive lightning bolt strikes what would have been the front of your tank where the gun was. And you notice a giant pulls himself up onto the roof. Another giant pulls himself up onto the roof. That from behind the ruin. And you notice a couple little guys kind of taking the front here. Hold on. And they're all coming at you. We're gonna need an initiative, guys.
Alright.
So let's do
19? Great, I'm gonna use all
19.
my good rolls.
14.
14. Yeah, all the good rolls. What about you, dwarf?
The wolf has died.
Yeah, I think so.
7.
7. All right. Okay, so Jesse, Ruin, enemies, dwarf. So what are you doing, Jesse?
Well, we're still in the tank, aren't we?
Yeah, you are. You can either, if you assist with the shooting of the tank, you guys get advantage on the shot, like aiming the shot. And you can shoot if 2 of you are on it, you can shoot each round rather than have one guy reload in between each round.
Well, it takes an action, so we all have. They can each shoot once.
That's true.
Because Jesse can use, if he forewent his attacks, he could use his 2 attacks to shoot
Yeah,
and
true.
reload.
Yeah,
and
2
Ruin can
attacks.
shoot
Yeah.
and reload.
Yeah.
And then I could shoot and reload.
Well, you need 2 in an action to reload in between.
Yeah.
So,
But like if they use their haste boots and whatever, that's like
Yeah,
3
haste boots.
actions.
you're right. Yeah. Okay, up to you guys. What are you doing?
What are you doing, Jesse?
Firing the cannon?
Is it an angry click that enrages you?
Does that really help with
Hint.
Up to you.
No,
Up to
Would
you.
it be like a furious anger?
yes.
A furious anger, you say?
Furious anger as I click my boots together.
Because that actually lets you fire 2 shots, because that's 4 attacks.
Alright.
Yeah,
That's right.
You remember better than I do.
Yep, you do.
So now we're going to use the cannon.
2 rolls.
We're gonna use the cannon. Yep.
Mhm. I think it's a +8 on the cannon shots.
Plus 10.
It's a
We
plus
go
10.
plus 10. 10's across the board. It's easier.
Okay, 17 and 22.
17.
Don't know
and-
who you're shooting, but yeah.
I'm gonna shoot this
Which guy? That guy? Okay. So let me just pull up the stats here. The cannon gets a plus 10 on us, so 17,
And 22.
22. Okay. And the giant does not have that much armor. Okay, so you do hit.
Not bad. Jesse. Each cannon shot does 10d10.
Yep.
Alright.
So do 20 of those.
20 d10.
20 d10s.
That's how much you
Mhm.
did to the giant, yeah.
Come on, dice. It's gonna kill her.
71.
71.
Frame rate. Critical hit.
I doubt it, now that you've been upgraded.
71 damage on the giant. Alright.
Mhm.
So, Ruin, your turn.
Okay. Can I help with the cannon as well?
You can fire the cannon.
You can fire it once.
You can fire it once, yeah.
Oh.
You
I
missed.
just
You
blew up
missed.
the tank.
No, you just missed.
Goes to pick it up, load it in, and drops it on his
you drop the shell, causing a chain reaction explosion with all the ammunition in there.
I dropped the cannonball on the bard's foot.
Alright. Yeah, so the bugbear doesn't shoot the cannon.
I get to just I get to choose my own natural one.
Yeah. Okay, fine. You dropped it on the dropped it on his foot. Alright, fair enough. And so these guys roll. This guy, realizing that, holy crap, I just got shot by, like a cannon or something. He goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and he casts his big ol'. Oh, where did my sheet go? There it is. A giant ass lightning bolt. There it is. Du-du-du. Nate spell casting. Where did it go? Yeah. What's the tank's armor class?
I was
Secret
just
duty.
looking that up for you.
19. Okay. So the +8 to hit. So +8. Nope. That is a miss. As the giant casts a giant ass lightning bolt. It hits the tank. Everything looks electrified for a second there. But doesn't quite work. He jumps down off this. He's coming toward you a little bit. This guy runs 2, 3, whoops, 4, 5. He does the same thing with his lightning bolt. 14. All right. So he does hit your tank, and he's hitting it for. Doo-doo-doo. $16 electrical damage. Chris, keep track of your tank. Yeah, it's 200 hit points or something like that, doesn't it? Yeah, 200 hit points.
Yep.
So it hits you for 60. And this guy is so inept that when he shot his arrow, plunk, he fell off the wall. Arrow went flying somewhere, who the heck knows where it went. This guy rolled an 11 plus, and the arrow just goes tink. This guy, though. Where'd he go? How far is this? that's 60 feet away then? Okay, so this guy. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Okay, so have your tank roll a dexterity save. Will count as fancy driving. Chris? Yeah. Oh, that is a failed save. So, in a radius of about there, you start noticing large chunks on the hull of your tank. It's hitting pretty hard as huge, like basketball-sized ice blocks come chunking into your tank. 2d8 bludgeoning, 4d6 cold, so you get half damage on the bludgeoning because you're adamantite. 2d8 bludgeon. Okay, 2d8. So you take half of this. So 6 damage on that. And 4d6. 18 damage as well on your tank. And you also hear in the background, coming from the way that you were going, not the way you came from, horses. There's a bunch of horses charging toward you. It's hard to tell how far they are through the fog, but they're coming. You don't know who they are yet. So, your turn, Fergus.
I hit my haste boots.
Okay.
And with my first spell, I use Control Water to kill the fog.
Roll a DC check versus. Oh, ignore that.
17 is mine.
17? Okay, what's the DC of these guys? Because it's magically controlled fog. Oh, just enough apparently. It's 16 is the DC. So the fog. Where's the slider? Goes bye-bye. And what do you do?
And
What do you
then,
do?
as I leave the tank,
Yes.
I use my creation magic or animate object to give life to it.
Okay.
And I tell it, go nuts, boy. And then I leave the tank and go, like, out here somewhere.
Okay. That's your action.
And then that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
But on the tank's turn, it shoots the same guy with its shot again.
Yeah, one shot, but yeah.
And roll a natural one because it just came to life and doesn't really know how to look, and
It's
it
a little
shoots off and
unsteady.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, so the tank shot, you can see it go skipping on the water in the background.
Mhm.
Like 100,000 skips, I'm sure, but yeah. All right, so your turn, Barbarian.
Alright, well. Just leap off the tank. Right. Then
I think you're like,
Well, if you leaped off
50
the
or
tank, you'd be on
60.
the front of the tank if you leaped off the front, kind of like that.
yeah, so I can easily make it up to him then.
Yeah, you
5,
can.
yeah, 15, 20, easily.
And I'm still enraged and all that, right?
Yep, 4 attacks.
Yep,
Because you
4 attacks.
furiously are enraged.
Yeah, you're furiously enraged.
1 second.
Barley is the bod.
I'm looking for
you have a +7 normally, and if you're using your Great Whatever Master, I always gotta look.
I was looking at something.
He gets a +11 right now with his great axe, because you gave him a +3,
Right.
and his great weapon takes 5 off that.
5 off that, so you get a +6 if you used everything.
Yeah, and I get 4 attacks.
Yeah,
Mhm.
4 attacks with +6.
I'm gonna smash him in the nuts with my great guitar master. Great
Alright.
guitar master.
There you go.
One of those misses, but the other 3 of them hit.
So that'd be 3 d12s.
Mhm.
Is it D12s? 3 D12s?
Yeah, he's D12s.
Plus however much per. So 25 plus.
3d6s.
Huh?
3d6s because of the flaming.
Oh, yeah, roll 3d6 as well.
3d6s.
Yeah, for your fire damage. So 34 damage. So what's the
Plus 21 plus 30
why plus 21?
because he has +7 to all his damage.
How much damage is all that then? I lost track.
25 plus
It was 34 before.
you get 34 plus 21 plus 30, so 64, 85.
85. All right. That was a good wallop as you smack the giant
In the nuts.
in the nuts multiple times. You can tell that he was not expecting that much of a ferocity backlash
In his nuts.
in his nuts. Bugbear, what are you doing?
I'm rushing over to the giant.
Okay, jumping out.
Yep.
No, if you jumped out, you can jump out the front. That's fine.
Okay, so
Or you could shadow step in the bottom.
Or you can
Oh,
shadow
okay.
step.
So
There's a tree behind him.
Yeah.
I must just
There's a wall there. There's a tree there. He's a
Doesn't matter.
giant. He has
He's
a
got
big
enough
shadow.
movement he could go to the giant and then leave, scream, and come back.
yeah. So I will do a pair of stab attacks. Actually, no, I'm nearby. So punching.
Brass knuckles.
Brass
Brass
knuckles.
Okay.
What do I roll?
D20.
1 or 2?
1, 2 attacks, 2.
So that's +5 each. So both of them are more than 10.
Well, yeah,
With
but-
your brass knuckles, it's a +10.
Okay, so 18 and 16.
Okay, so yeah, they both hit. Let's roll 2 d12s for your damage. So 6 and 7 plus. What are your pluses?
His pluses are +8.
So 29.
29. All right. He's looking pretty rough, but he's still standing.
Okay, I'll use 1 key point to use stunning strike.
Lightning strike on him. Okay.
Yeah.
Roll your attack.
So
Plus
13
No, that
plus
doesn't.
5.
Plus
8
10.
Oh, 8 plus 10, so 18.
Oh, you plus 10, 18. Okay, that does hit then. Yeah.
Read it
and-
again.
Stunning strike, if you hit him,
It means he
He
can't
has-
take another turn.
yeah, he doesn't get his turn.
Yeah. So yeah. So that he's just sitting there going, all stunned up. He can't do anything.
Okay.
So
Um,
wait, are you moving anywhere?
yeah, I'm moving out of the way. I'm moving. Shadow stepping.
Can't shadow step. It's the beginning of your turn.
Okay, so I'll run over here.
Okay.
And on my turn, I'll be back.
All right. Okay. So the noise you were hearing earlier, they're within visual range now. I shouldn't have. Whack, sorry. Why can't I end? Oh, there it goes. Bringing in reinforcements.
What the hell, hounds?
That guy. That guy. That guy. That guy. That guy. That guy. That guy.
I don't see any guys, so now I'm scared.
On the right hand side. On the right hand side of the map where the road was going.
Oh, over here.
So these guys.
Those guys aren't showing up, whatever they are.
Oh, you never synced up the thing.
I think he synced it all up, didn't
Hmm.
They weren't in your folder.
Yes, they were.
You have to communicate better. Tell me. Tails. Well, them. Any disk. You shut it off. Not you, Shane.
he?
No, yours is off too. Sure.
You need to restart Tailspire if you guys are gonna do that. Yeah, Bone Knight.
There isn't a bone. There isn't one. Oh. 1 second.
Right there.
Refresh.
It's highlighted.
With the technical difficulties.
Mm-hmm.
Be right back. I blame the bugbear. So it's
I do
his
too.
fault. He better get his upcomings. Ah.
This was his comeuppance.
He keeps poking at me. I'm gonna tie his stuff to something.
I'll just get the turns done while you're doing that.
Yep, he's gonna rue the day when he rips himself in half. Can I do that without him here tying his thing?
You have to roll for it, unfortunately.
I have to roll. He doesn't roll, right?
It's a sleight of hand thing.
So he'd
Well.
had to be around for it.
Yeah, you'd have to overcome his passive perception if he doesn't know you're doing it.
Okay. Then I have to think of some crude way of doing it. Without him catching on. I don't know if he would catch on. He might just try to untie the thing. Have to think about it.
All right.
You guys just need to do a quick restart now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now I can just go plop on now?
Yeah, just quit out and
Boot
come
out of
back in.
Tailspire and boot back in.
Okay. No, I know how I can sort it so that way there isn't this miscommunication in the future.
They weren't there when I went through. Either that or didn't refresh.
Yes, they were, but whatever.
You also didn't tell me to grab anything other
No,
than
I know. That's the thing.
Bonehead Dragon.
Communication. I did communicate it. I thought you would just kind of grab everything and go copy all.
When I grabbed it, there was that head was the only thing missing.
Did you open up any desk on purpose?
Yeah.
Yes, we're not synced.
Okay.
So I need you to quit out and just load back in.
Yep.
But I have to go in his AnyDesk first. Alright. Batman!
Oh yeah, right. Need to quit out, Ru.
Oh, I need to quit out?
Yeah, quit out and load back in.
Okay.
So the new minis will load in essentially, right?
Oh. God.
And then I'm swapping it.
Quite ready, but I'm uploading Ruin's crap as fast as we can. The Ruin's computer is always so slow.
Ruin, are you still? You're not streaming at all, were you?
I am streaming.
It's not showing up on your page.
I'm not streaming to Twitch. I'm trying a new.
YouTube, right?
No, I couldn't get YouTube to give me a streaming key without offering up my cell phone number.
So what are you streaming on?
It's started D gaming or something.
All right.
I might walk away from Twitch. All these years, I just cannot get traction on Twitch.
Well, Ruin, your streaming before was like one frame every 3 seconds, so it's unwatchable.
Well, I also used to stream art back in the day, and I was on every day for 2 straight months. I got at one point 2 people on at the same time, and then one of them told me to open up my legs.
That's not streaming. Nice on my end.
Okay. I'm back. I'm recording. Everything is good to go.
All right,
It's my
come on
turn.
back- Come on back in, Ruin, when you can.
Okay.
All right, your turn, Dwarf.
Alright, so I scooch up to this giant
Oh wait,
face.
no. Sorry, I didn't do the attack phase of these guys yet.
Oh, okay.
I just
Oh.
did the movements. I figured I'd wait for you guys to go up.
Go back to
So this giant picks up a giant rock,
Mhm.
and he hucks it at the Goliath, because, you know. 16, yep, so that would hit.
What's the plus on his?
Plus
Jesse's AC is
Jesse's AC.
25.
Okay, so it's 16. And his plus is +8.
So he misses.
It misses. Oh. Your AC is higher than I thought.
25.
Neat.
Good.
Okay. So the rock is
Butterfing-
bouncing off, you know, behind him.
Butterfingers!
Butterfingers. Yeah. This archer, little guy, shoots at the Goliath. And nope, he misses. The other little guy shoots at the Goliath. Ooh.
Nat 20.
Roll a Constitution save, Jesse.
Dead.
You get advantage on that.
Oh yeah, you do get advantage. Yeah. So roll again.
Dead.
Oh
you
no, he's not dead. You
Actually, he
feel
gets
that-
+1 on that too.
Yeah, but that's fine. He rolled high enough. You feel that there was something on that arrow, but it's not enough to affect you.
Oh,
It's
was
trying
it
to
poison?
Yeah, it was poison.
He's immune.
He is immune.
He's immune.
Oh, well, see, there you go. You got to tell me these sorts of things.
But you never said it was poison.
Well, try not to just outline everything. I'll let you guys
Yeah,
think.
no. I'm just saying he's immune.
And the wizard guy. Can. What's the DC on this? Okay. He walks up to about here. No, not that far. Right there. And he casts a cone. Is that enough to get the bugbear?
Nope.
Not quite.
If you took a step forward, it would
If
be.
he takes a step forward to you, okay, so he takes a step forward. That gets the bugbear.
Okay.
He casts Cone of Cold, getting all three of you guys.
Neat.
Say
Big-
cone of cold? What does it do?
Make a Constitution saving throw. I'll just tell you. No, you're
No,
resistant.
you're resilient. You take half.
Okay. Oh, you don't have
What kind of saving roll am I doing?
Constitution.
+6. Haha!
Okay, so you guys get natural. Yeah, so the bugbear dodges because he has the stupid evasion feat.
Mm-hmm.
What was your roll after your Constitution, Chris?
15.
Okay. So Jesse takes half damage of half, and you take full damage of whatever this is. So Jesse, you take 1/4 of whatever I'm rolling here. Yeah. So that's how much cold damage you guys take. 29. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Your guys' turn. Fergum. Fergum.
I'm gonna cast Firewall.
Uh-oh. Whereabouts?
Right across. Here. To, like, right across like that. Where
Oh,
that
hitting-
line is.
Okay. So kind of engulfing
Or
everybody.
Actually, like, from about. Creating a barrier across here. Going over there.
so
The
kind of
full
like
length
this.
of it. Where's the ruler?
Kind of like that.
From this, from me type thing, across like that.
Okay. Sure, that'll get everybody.
Yeah, like that. And then I'm going to. I don't know how to get out of here now.
Just right click, yeah.
Walk up to here and then cast Firewall across there.
You do realize you're going to get your barbarian in there too, right?
Nope. I'm just gonna skim the backside of that wizard.
So you're
Actually,
gonna
I'm ignoring the giant,
okay.
and I'm just getting the wizard, a line from. I'll use the wizard as a And I'll do a line from here, across this wizard, across, up and over here.
Okay.
Put the wizard back.
Put the wizard back.
Put the wizard back. So firewall across there.
Okay. Roll your damage. Wait, it's reflex saving throw, isn't it?
I believe so.
Wall of fire. There it is. So it is a reflex saving throw against your spell DC 5d8 fire
17.
damage. So this is for the wizard. And nope, he doesn't make it. The archer guy, he has +2, so he makes it. Yay! Other archer guy. Nope, he don't make it. And the big giant up top don't make it. Alright, so this guy, he does technically have evasion, but he's the only one that doesn't get hit. Everyone else gets hit for 19. And there's a firewall there as well.
Firewall.
Firewall. Dun dun dun. Alright. Okay, all calculated. What's your tank doing?
Shooting the same guy again. The guy that looks rough, that's stunned.
Okay, roll your attack. It misses.
Wow. It's like the second natural one.
Yeah, 2 natural ones for this tank in a row. You sure you want it to live on its own? It doesn't seem to be doing so well.
It's an experiment.
That's true. All right, so Fergal or Bardarian, your turn.
Well, I'm tuned to this guy right here.
It seems to be, yeah. Roll your 4 attacks. Poor little guy. Oh, jeez. Okay, the only one that doesn't hit is the 2. He has a low armor class.
How many did I say I had?
3d12s. Or 3d12s first. Uh-huh. Okay, now roll 3d6s. Well, I could get you to add up all the other numbers too, but you squash this poor little guy. Yep, you make mincemeat out of him. You chop him into several pieces, burning chunks in the wall of fire that's there. And, yeah.
Good rat bugger looking thing.
He killed my little goblin wizard.
Oh, I thought he was like a bunny wizard or something.
He's a
Love
goblin.
my awesome firewall.
Yep, that's a good firewall. Alright, your turn. Nope, these guys' turn. So, these guys don't want to enter the firewall. That's actually a good plan to put it there. But this guy stands back. They stand right about there. How far away are you guys? Let's see. Where's the bar? The
Bugbear's
oh,
to
there.
the tree to the left.
So 16 times 5, what's that?
80?
80? Yep, that's within range. Good. Each of these guys points a finger, except for the one guy on the side here, because he doesn't have someone to point at. And you feel a strange magic come across you guys. It's like they're marking you for something. And then the one on the end here says, "Kill them." And the dogs go chasing in. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. One goes there. One goes there. One goes there. And one goes. Yeah, they're immune to fire, by the way, so they really don't care about the firewall. Go that far. And the 3 that are surrounding the bard, first of all, see what their DC is. I love these guys. They're gonna kill my dogs. Hey, you know what? Let's do this.
If they're not attacking, they can double their movement.
Good point.
Good ideas.
These guys go up to here to surround the bugbear. Yeah, like that. And these guys get advantage on their attacks because they are in a pack formation. So that guy gets an 11 plus. Nah, it's not going to hit you. This guy gets. Ooh, 1 hits you. 2 hit you. All right. So they get 1d8 and 2d6. So you take 3 damage, because that's plus 3, so you take half of that. And you take 1 fire damage from that guy.
4.
No, I'm talking to Jesse.
Jesse.
And so you take 4 more damage, so 5 damage total on that. So 3, which is 5, 3, 8. So that okay. So you take 10 damage total from these 2 attacks. These 2 dogs. Good. Hey, that's a lot of damage reduction you just took. And this goblin realizes what happened to his wizard buddy. These 2 shoot at you. What's your AC again?
25.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, these guys are firing blanks as far as you're concerned.
One up on the walls. He's still in the firewall. You should take.
They also jump down. Get away from the firewall. Take positions behind the cavalry, so to speak.
Don't they have to make their save at the beginning of their turn?
Oh yeah, they do. Right. So, Okay, roll your damage, Chris. Yep. Oh, this one takes double damage. Roll your damage, Chris.
5d8, right? 26.
Yeah, 5. 26, and 1 takes double. Oh, jeez. Okay, so the one on the wall, he goes to fire, or goes to jump down, but he just gets engulfed in flame and goes, ah! Well, this guy jumps to safety, but he's pretty singed. This guy, 26, I gotta roll his save. He does not save, so he takes 26 damage, you said?
Yep.
Plus 6. He jumps down on this side, comes up to you. Then he casts, or he just goes to attack you with his mace. Or his big ass club. That's what he hits you with.
Gonna mace me good?
He's gonna mace you good, and he has multi-attack too, you bastard, because of course they do cloud giants too.
Alright, well, I'm gonna insist that I roll a 1d6 damage because he's in my spike shield.
One thing at a time, bastard. So
Can't
7,
roll as a hit anyways.
What's your attack, or what's your armor class?
My armor class? Oh, that's a question you don't want to know the answer to.
Actually, no, I know it's above 30, so yeah, he doesn't hit.
38.
So he swings down with all his might, And he comes back slightly bleeding. Like, what the hell? Alright, roll your damage, you bastard.
How many times did you attack me?
Twice.
You have to put spikes on your character.
11.
11.
1 for walking in, 1 for each attack.
Yeah. Alright. And that does it for the turns. Who's next?
It's me.
Bugbear. Oh no.
Did you guys skip the bugbear's turn?
I think we skipped the Bugbear turn.
Okay, well,
I
bugbear's
thought
turn.
You gotta speak up sometimes, right?
So. Well, I wasn't sure if I'm mistaken or not.
Oh, yeah, okay. Anyways, I'm sorry. Your turn.
Okay.
You got doggies after you.
I'm aware of that.
That's gonna be tricky.
Nah, you can run
Okay,
away.
so starting with
They all get an attack of opportunity if he runs away or teleports. So
Yes,
he has to
I-
take that into consideration.
Yep, I did. So starting with this one here,
Okay.
I'll do my default 2 punches.
Okay. 1 second before you roll. I gotta see.
Okay.
Armor class. Where's your armor class? Where are you? Okay, there it is. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Plus 10.
So 14
One hit.
plus 18.
1 hits.
Oh, 1 hit. Okay. Okay, so 12 on this doggy here. 21.
21. Second. Logging the 21.
Wow. 19 if you want to get technical. It's a plus 8 on your damage, plus 10 on your attack.
Okay, fine. 19. Whatever. Go ahead.
So the dog's still
You
in
still
good
there?
health.
You still there? Yep.
Okay.
You punched the dog.
Yeah, I will use burn 2 key points to punch him again
Okay.
4
So
more times.
4 more times.
4 more times.
Just roll one at a time. No,
Just
that's
ignore
fine.
these 2.
Just roll it again.
That's fine. Those
Yeah,
both
so-
hit.
Okay.
One's a nat 20.
Okay, in that case, ignore this one. Okay, so 2 hits.
So 10 gets doubled.
12.
12 and
Oh,
20.
6 gets 20.
No, the second one was a nat 20.
Oh, whatever.
6 would be the first, and 10 would be the second.
Whatever. So 26 then?
Yeah.
26
Plus
plus
8 and 8, 16.
8 and 8, 16.
Mm-hmm.
26 plus 16, so 42. Equals. Alright, so your flurry of blows. You start pounding on this poor little doggy. What did he ever do to you? And unfortunately, my poor little doggy just died. One of them did, anyways.
Okay. I will burn further 2 key points to attack this doggy.
You can only target one person at a time with your key points.
Oh, okay. In that case, give me a second. Let me just consult my sheet.
Oh, that's all you can do this turn. You use your bonus action. this
Unless
turn.
you run.
Unless you run.
The other thing you have left is you can run.
Yeah.
Are you gonna run?
Just looking for my options.
All you got is run. Are you gonna run or not? Come on, roll
Yeah,
with
so I'm gonna burn 1 key point to do step of wind.
What step and wind do?
Just use 1 key point to disengage or dash action as bonus action to your turn.
You've already used your bonus action.
I can't do that again.
You use your key point, your bonus action key point to attack.
Okay, I guess there's nothing else for me to do. I'm gonna do it.
Okay. So that leaves you before.
Well, since I got 2 giants sitting in my thing,
Mm-hmm.
I guess before I even think about what I'm doing, I'll each give them. I'll give the first guy 3 and the next guy 4.
For what? Oh yeah.
Spikes
Yeah,
living
I get it.
inside me.
I get it. I get it. I get it. You bastard.
What,
Well,
being
you know.
around you, you get spiked?
Everybody gets spiked.
Hmm.
Even that wizard who was just being friendly slapped his shield, got spikes.
Yeah.
I covered myself in spikes. I'm porcupine.
All right. You're all set.
And then I'm going to use as my bonus action control water
Eh?
to take all that fog that was kicking around here that I pushed to the ground
Uh-huh.
and concentrate it right there.
And for what purpose?
There is now a super hyper mega fog that they can't see around these guys because it's control water in the last 10 minutes. So I just moved all that there so they can't see.
You blinded them type thing?
Yep.
Okay. And you know what? You're swirling it too, right? So
It doesn't matter because it's just all that fog from around us has been moved.
okay. I was just deciding something with that roll. Go ahead.
And then I do 2 attacks with my shields on the rough-looking giant.
Ooh, okay, roll your physical attack. What's your plus?
Wrong sheet. Plus 9.
9? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Both of them hit.
Well, yeah, by the time you put the plus on the shields for it.
Okay. Roll your damage. On your thoughts and prayers.
Six whole damage.
Is
Plus 4.
Yeah. Your relatively weak attack hitting this already weakened foe. Whack. Yeah. All right, Fergo.
And then, as I'm ending my turn, I look at the bot and go, "That's how you do it, lad."
Yeah, come on, pull your weight.
Nice one there.
And then
All
the
right.
tank
What's the
decides to just drive right there.
Oh yeah, what's the damage on that?
Oh,
see.
yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot it had blades.
66 plus 4,
66. What's the 2 hits?
plus 9 to hit.
Okay, so.
So that's what? How many
Oh,
guys are
fuck.
in there?
Hold on, I got to look up the armor class here.
4
I lost
guys.
the 3. There it is. Okay. 4 guys, yep. You can tell just to drive that way. You get the crushing damage and all that too, remember?
Yeah, actually, you're right. We're just gonna drive right through. But first, we're gonna shoot. We're gonna shoot the cannon down the line.
Shoot the cannon down the line, then drive through?
Yep. We're just gonna like shoot the cannon down the line of all 4 of them, and then drive through.
They are lined up nicely. It's like a quad
Exactly.
headshot there. Yeah.
All the tank got to do is turn a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Now let's hope it doesn't roll a 1.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right.
4 and a 5.
What's your plus
9.
on the tank?
So tank is plus 10.
Okay, so all but this guy, I guess, gets hit.
So they got 15 AC.
Yeah, 15 AC, yeah.
Okay.
So the guy
10
at
to
the end
10.
here- Yeah, roll 10d10. Poor little guy at the end.
Yeah, little goblin got you.
57.
Okay, so... so as you shoot, you miss this guy. I guess he was just too slightly off, you know, like, yeah, whatever. But the other guys are all lined up, and this little guy at the end, he just kind of goes into a cloud of red mist. You know, these guys, like, the horse has got a hole in them, but they're kind of undead. They're resilient, you know.
Yeah. And then
Alright, so let's roll this damage. Jeez.
that's a +9.
Yeah, roll your damage, +9. Or your attack, first of all.
So first off, it's 4d10 for the wheel crushing.
Is there a attack to it?
Dexterity save.
So 21. Okay, so I gotta do a dex save.
Yeah. Dexterity save of 11, or they take full damage and get knocked prone.
Okay, so 2 of them don't make the save. 2 of them take full damage. 2 middle ones take full damage. So what did you roll again?
I don't remember.
Yeah, roll again.
We'll do it again. 31.
So 31. Okay, so this guy is dead. These 2 guys in the middle are looking pretty rough, and this guy on the end here is looking pretty rough, but they're still standing.
Okay. Now, that was the crushing wheels.
Yeah.
Now the choppers on the front to have a +9.
Roll.
1, 2, 3. And that's 15 +9 and 2 natural 20s.
Okay, so let me recap what happened here.
Okay.
You fired the cannon down the line. The poor guy at the end turns into red mist.
Mm-hmm.
As the tank begins to roll down the line of confusion after what just happened there, because, you know, they were, what the hell, right? The chopper and the wheels proceed to act like a lawnmower, ripping these guys piece to pieces, like crushing them into mulch as they go. So yeah.
And the tank like slams on the brakes and turns around facing this way.
All right. Well, that's your turn.
That's the tank's turn.
Yeah, that's the
Now
tank.
it's Jesse's turn.
Jesse's turn.
I jump on top of this guy and smash his forehead.
Right in the forehead.
Flaming guitar master.
So you're walking away from the dogs that are still there?
They'll get it at it. Are you walking away?
Can I attack him still?
You gotta
No.
get closer. You can. The dogs would barely hurt you. If they even did hit you.
I might as well.
Alright, ignore this roll then. Had it all prepped. Ooh, they would hit you.
Was it 3 or 4 I get?
4. You're in a furious frenzy rage.
Yeah, so roll 4 d20s. Actually, with your different attacks, if they're already right beside you, you can hit different ones. You can't separate out on bonus actions though, but your regular attacks you can.
Yeah, none's a bonus attack anyways.
You can
Yeah,
do
so
2 attacks on one dog and 2 attacks on another, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit these 2 ones in front of me.
So we're split it evenly here then.
Let's see here. So for the one though, I'm gonna use fire.
Okay. Okay, so actually all of them hit. Yeah. So roll your 4 d12s. We'll split that in half.
Okay. 6
So we'll say 12 per dog. Well, they're immune to fire, so don't worry about the fire. Yeah, but
No,
that's
they're
fire
immune.
damage. They're immune. They're hellhounds.
So 12 per dog, 14 on top of that, and then 20.
So how much is that per dog?
49
49?
per dog.
My poor dogs. As you kill, you hear sad little whimpers. Kill my dogs. Alright, that's your turn. That your turn?
Jeez, the bugbear's turn.
Bugbear, you're up.
I will do my opening punches on the same dog again.
Well, this dog's dead.
Yes.
New one's though.
So it's the one next to them that I
Okay.
started to go after last time.
Yeah.
One hits.
One hits, yeah. So roll your d12. So 8 plus, what was it
8.
here? 8?
He has plus 10 on his attack, 8 on his.
Okay. So 16 damage to this dog here. Okay.
Still standing.
He's still standing.
I'll spend 2 key points again on the
Okay.
same dog.
Roll your 4 dice then.
Okay, flurry of blows.
Okay, oh, but the 5 hit.
Okay.
So 3 hits.
3 hits, yeah. So 23. You know what? You can
Plus
yeah.
24.
Plus all that is like, yeah, he got it. So you killed the poor doggy.
Yes, and I'm not.
All right. So this giant, seeing what's going on here, begins to run.
Attack of opportunity plus spike damage.
Roll it.
Spike damage.
4.
4.
3,
I don't know where the 3 came from.
Okay, so 4. Hang on.
Just do it that way. 7 total.
7 total? Sure.
Even though I didn't roll my to attack thing.
You know what? Whatever. He's panicking. He wasn't exactly leaving his guard up, you know? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2. He's going for the water. And these dogs, they get... ooh, one is a critical. One is a 19.
2 or 1s.
Well, yeah, but I was grouping up in 2, so one's a critical or a 1. What was your armor class run?
21.
21? Okay, so 1 hits, 1's a critical. Bite is... There's 1d8 plus 3 and 2d6. This one's doubled. So 20 damage onto you, Mr. Bugbear. And then... this one's just regular. 11 damage onto you, so 31 damage total. And that is now the dwarf's turn.
So how many damage did you say that was total?
31.
So I cast. I have my haste boost clicked, so I get 2 attacks.
Something I forgot to mention, by the way, is as you killed that giant, you notice he's not bleeding. He's undead.
So That's important, I guess.
It is, yep. Whatever killed him a long time ago and subjugated his corpse. So what are you doing?
I'm going to changes things. I was gonna use command on him, but if he's undead, it's not gonna work.
Oh, yeah. He's intelligent, undead. But, yeah. Doesn't work on them.
Well, I am going to use
Use.
Flame Strike.
Oh, yeah, you have that, don't you?
Mm-hmm. He needs to make a dex saving throw of 17 or higher. And he takes 46 damage and
Which he did not
46 radiant.
You did not make and double your radiant damage. That's
18
your
fire.
18 fire. $30 radiant.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good hit for a ranged attack like that. Okay, that is now Barbarian's turn.
Nope, tank's turn.
Oh, Tank's turn. I'm sorry. Oh no, I'm sorry. See, the tank though, I'm
the
gonna
tank-
insist that the tank can't drive forward because you guys are in the way.
No, that would be part of it.
Yeah. It'll crush you guys, you know. You
So
can
the
shoot
tank's gonna shoot a line. Shoot.
Oh, to try and hit the wolf? The dogs?
He's gonna shoot across all the butts.
You might hit the bugbear with that angle.
Well, want me to roll a percent of this?
Sure, let's do let's say 50-50.
Okay.
High 50 hits the bugbear. Oh, you hit the...
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
Okay,
The last
Cool.
one in the number is the bugbear's one.
okay.
So a 19 plus,
You hit
10.
except for the 3, everyone hits.
so 3 would be like that dog or something.
Yeah. So roll your shot 10d10 for everybody.
How many hit points you got?
61 damage.
Dude,
You're down to 1 hit
wow.
point. So the dogs, except for the one that you missed, are all dead. And
And
the
the-
bugbear is down to 1 hit point.
And the tank, being the goodest alive tank dog boy that there is,
Yep.
goes romping through here after and runs into the tank. This guy.
He is helping. He is helping.
So, okay, Jesse, we got some rolls to do.
Yup, you do.
So the crushing wheels mean we have to do a dex save of 11. Giant has to do one too.
Yeah, no, I want to see your guys' rolls first.
I got
8, 11.
that's my day. I'll use a luck.
You know,
You get advantage.
No, you succeeded, Jesse.
oh, I see.
Yeah.
Roll out.
Okay, I succeed.
Okay,
And so I take no damage. Jesse takes half.
The giant does not succeed, so roll the damage.
Okay. The damage for the crushing wheels is 40-10. 26 damage to the giant, and half of that for Jesse. So
Yeah.
13, 6 damage to Jesse.
Yeah.
And then the mulchers are doing.
Yep.
They
the
need
mulcher.
a D20 attack, so we need 3 of those. So this is for. First one's for Jesse, second one's for me. So that's +9, so 20. So it misses me and Jesse.
Hits the giant.
Hits the giant. And the giant goes down for 66 + 4. 19 plus 20 plus 4, so 23.
Plus 19. All right.
Aren't
He's-
you glad
he's
I
still-
did a tight turn and didn't go after and hit Ruin too? Yeah, I think
The
our tank's
giant-
more effective than your enemy, Shane.
That giant is looking pretty rough, but he's still standing.
Ready to take a step.
Okay, so it is your turn, Jesse.
Alright, well.
The giant is currently under the tank. He's knocked prone under the tank.
Or you could save Ruin.
You can save Ruin, or you can go after the giant. Up to you, because Ruin literally has.
Still got this guy, right?
No, these guys are all
That guy
dead.
got ran over. He's dead.
Oh yeah,
Tank
sorry.
took everybody out.
Yeah, there you go.
There's one.
You know what? Shouldn't have messed with
Going after the giant.
this. Going after the giant.
So, you hit with all except one attack hits.
3.
That was breaking Tom after flaming mask.
I figured. I just kind of let you. 22. Roll your 3d6. $11. Well, actually, with your 1 hit point off with your flame damage, so we won't worry about the rest of it.
Well, you also have to remember he has +30 that you didn't take into account.
Yeah, so the giant is starting to crawl out from under the tank, and you just hack his head off as he's coming at it. Like, no mercy.
But speaking of no mercy, the tank, which is in full combat mode, 14 to attack against Jesse and misses.
You did move
Because
into
of the
blade.
blades on the front are spinning at high speed.
You did walk into the spinning blades.
That's where the giant is.
Oh no, we should play.
Because he's under the blades as he's crawling.
That's fine. You didn't get hit
Without
anyways.
mercy.
Okay, you're Ruin. It's your turn. You have 1 hit point left, and your dog in front of you is also damaged. If you miss this attack, you can go down. This is literally the last 2 things on the map: is 1 hit point bugbear versus dog.
Do it, Ruin! You can do it!
Roll an attack.
Gotta keep it
Okay, here we go.
interesting.
I am going to use wholeness of body,
What does that do?
regain 30 health points.
Oh,
Nice.
that's an action though.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's got his haste boots clicked. He still has more.
Yeah, you can do that, and then you can attack once if you want.
Attack twice.
Attack twice.
So my default is 2 attacks.
So, what's your
Plus 10,
again?
plus 10.
Plus 10. Okay, so the 16 hits. So, roll a d12. Yeah, that got him. You kill the dog. Wow. Almost got the bugbear. So close.
So, I'm gonna cast Mending on the tank to recoup its hit points.
Poor tank. It almost died. It got
I know, I know. That is a very cool skill, having the tank sentient.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
But
I
you
need
know,
these flying guys. Well, it is based off of what's called the Demon Crusher, so you know.
I figured that it's not gonna be very bright. So
Yeah, it's just not going to be all that bright. Might be worse. Yeah. All right. Well,
we're
that is
gonna
contract
go
fulfilled.
into the tank and we're gonna make some dinner and have a long rest
Yep.
because it's owie time.
Yep.
So
Long rest.
everybody took at least 25% damage in that fight.
Yep.
Heal everything up, mending on
Yep.
anything that needs mending.
Yep. So where are you going?
And
Are you gonna
that's
go
of course after looting.
the loot time? Let's see. What do cloud giants have? I found a few neat little resources that'll lay these things out for me. Okay, so the weapons, they're not particularly fancy magic weapons, but they're all giant +1 axes.
Two-handed axes type thing.
Yeah, but they would, because they're magic, they would shrink down to, you know, whatever form. It's just the way D&D works. Deus Ex Machina crap, right? The wizard,
Two of those.
the wizard, you disappointedly noticed that everything burned up in the fire. But he didn't have anything magical on him, unfortunately. Same with the guy up top, this guy up here. Everything's burned up there. But you do get a longbow from the guy down here. That's something. And these horses, they each gain a suit of half plate armor.
One sec, I
And
can only type so fast.
okay. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna see if any of those half plate armors got thrashed. Wow, that was good high rolls for all of them. Okay, so they're a little dinged, but they're salvageable. They're repairable.
So how many?
4 half plate armors each, +1s, and 4 lances each, and then also 4 horse armors as well. That you could probably convert to wyvern armor if you really wanted to. And they're all made out of iron, by the way. All the non-magical stuff, anyways. That's more.
I'm gonna cast Purify Food and Drink.
Uh-huh.
And we're eating the hellhounds.
Go for it. I don't know if there's anything that actually happens when you do that, other than just having a meal.
Any gold?
No, not particularly on these guys. They're just a raiding team. An undead raiding team. No gold. But that is contract fulfilled for the guild.
And what does that give?
Ah, sure. We'll just say you went back. The guild gave you 5 grand for the contract.
Just so we can.
Yeah. No need to.
That way, we don't have to worry about that because
5 grand for the contract.
it just magically showed up.
Yeah.
So we're hopping in, eating some grub, patching our wounds, making a unique statue out of the dead bodies.
Oh, I never put your minis on this map. We're going to take a beverage bathroom break, but not before I bring you guys to this board.
I'll do the
Welcome
minis.
to the Dwarven Crafting Hall that you've been hearing about. Yeah, I gotta put your minis down.
If you gotta run to the bathroom, run to the bathroom.
I do. I'll be right back.
I have to wait for my leg to wake up first.
Lame.
Beeping and hurting like heck. What trick is that?
Gain,
Yeah, I bumped up to level 10. That's a new thing for me now.
well, you
Yes.
killed it anyways.
You missed your message there, Jesse. I sent you a message saying to talk to the elf, the redhead. I had a chat lineup thing done. See?
You are kinda cute.
Is that your AI thing?
It is.
Neat. I give you login credentials for that.
It costs money to generate each one a little bit.
I thought you had 103.
I do have lots of 100 free generations.
But it costs every time you have to generate one.
Yeah, well, they've given me a bunch because I've been beta testing, right? So I got like 5 hours of time synced up.
You know what you could do is a whole script for that.
That's what I did.
Into an auto tune. And I bet you it would fix any blemishes.
The second generation of it is coming out, and all the blemishes are gone. Yep, probably another month or so.
I'm kind of interested. It's 1,000 times better than it was too. I guess you just got dialed in, eh?
That's what they're doing.
Oh, that's so creepy.
What's that?
Ah. Dial it in.
So are you surprised?
How good it sound? Yeah.
That was my plan yesterday. Or not yesterday, last time I played. So I wanted to do a cameo with our DDO characters.
You should have let me know ahead of time. Discord
Oh, you would-
doesn't pop up because I got too many voices.
Yeah, I figured. She was gonna take you up to bed, and then she was gonna rob you.
Oh,
You dodged a bullet.
and I can't murder her because apparently it's. Oh.
She's level 30. Yeah. You know how I think she's got 35 or 40 strength and almost 100 dexterity. That's why I said don't pick a fight with those two. They'll rip you. They're also from D&D 5 or 3.5, which is a different rule set. So, yeah, her AC is like 90. I broke the game when I built her. She's think of Ruin's character, but built crazier. The reason you can't see her is because she has permanent. She has a Cloak of Night, which gives her permanent displacement, so she's only 50% in her realm. Stacked with Blur, which is an extra 20%. Stacked with I forget what the other one's called, but it's another 15%. So she's not actually tied to her realm.
I'm back.
Yeah, that's why you couldn't see her without true seeing. Just to hit her, like even if you rolled a natural 20 and you already hit her, she has I think it's 75 or 85% chance to avoid it. Yeah.
Hunter, remember I was saying how he's not sure if he's a wizard or a sorcerer? I reincarnated him over and over and over again because you get bonuses for past lives.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what they do in the MMO is every time you clear it, you can delete yourself, but you get a slight bonus if you come back to start again at the beginning.
Yeah, so
And
he's
both
actually,
of those two have been done, what, 6-7 times?
Yeah, a ton heading right. enough where you go, yeah, I basically won this because everything is a breeze, you know.
Yeah.
So, like Spunner, he's a master wizard and a sorcerer at the same time, in many different fields, all at the same time. So, I cranked
Bunter
it
has
up.
the ability to statically charge crap. Anything metal, he could literally cling to the ground, and you'd
Yeah.
be stuck.
While
I said,
taking a massive
don't,
amount of
yeah, of electric damage.
Yeah,
Don't pick a
massive
fight
amount.
with those two.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you should have probably not tried to kill him.
It's fine. The
Hey.
I didn't take the tank into consideration.
Ha 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 ha!
The tank would have won. So I forgot about the tank when I made that encounter. If the tank wasn't there, I could have knocked.
It wouldn't have changed too much differently without the tank. It just would have taken longer. You
The
probably
tank's
would have got the bugbear.
Well, that's what I was aiming for, is just to knock down like one of you, you know.
Yeah.
And it would have worked out if it wasn't for the tank, but
Well, you reminded me that the wheels have crushing damage. I was just going to do the blade stuff.
hey, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it.
But Jesse and I can take it. So it can run over us all you want.
Yeah.
Like,
Is
it'll
Rune-
hurt Jesse a little bit, but it won't hit me.
Okay. Is Rune gone?
Yeah,
Okay.
for the moment. But, you know, he might be listening. He likes to lurk.
Hey, you. Take a look at the roof of the tavern. What do you think of that for a ballista looking thing?
That's pretty cool.
You may notice there's coffins for the boulevard.
Yeah, I noticed that. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, there's fishing rods for the ballista string. There's coffins there. That's a telescope in the middle.
Yeah, you're using the communication device.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
He's back.
What did I
Yeah, those
miss?
are pretty cool ballistas.
Just wait till
On the
you hear
roof out here, they got some. Shane made some funky ballistas.
Yes, I was talking about that a week or two ago.
Yeah, just wait till you hear the description on how they work. It's part of the lore here. So, shall we begin?
Yes.
We pulled up in our tank.
Pulled up in your tank, and the dwarf guards in the front, when they saw you coming, you could tell they're like shaking in their boots. When a dwarf jumped out, they all start laughing like, "Ha! I love it! Welcome, brother!" And they give you a nice big dwarven smack in the ribs.
Well, 1d6.
Hang on.
Yeah, you got none of us.
2 damage.
He jumps back and goes, "Ouch! Good stuff! Good stuff! Ha 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 ha! Let me open this up for you." This guy goes, "Hold up, hold up, hold up. What's your name?"
Virgum.
"Oh, Fergum. You must be, Grabo. Yeah, yeah. And the other one, I forget. Who cares? All right, open up." Steps aside. "All right, in you go. You're expected."
Carefully walk so I don't get anybody caught on my spikes.
I got no.
I- Oh, hang on. GM2.
Oh, I never gave him permissions.
I got it. Little capo. There we go. And GM2.
I can see those two.
There you go. You got permissions now.
Everywhere, apparently.
Is that what you yell when you come in? The guy in the back here goes, "You want beer?" "Oh." Now he walks up to you, half your height, but stands up to you, staring you in the eyes. "How good a beer you looking for?" Oops, sorry. Walks off this way. You can hear him grumbling something at these guys. Comes on back. Hands you a mug.
Careful, Bard.
And
Yes, I can smell it. I know
yeah,
what
you
to
can
do.
smell as you're putting it to your nose. You're wondering if it's actually beer or if it's poison. He's staring at you though. He's watching you.
It smells good. It burned my nostrils.
Yeah, it burns just smelling it.
I sip and then I start drinking.
Chugging it or sipping it?
Chugging it. What type of wuss do you think he is?
Yeah. Roll a Constitution save.
Add a
Oh,
one.
you chug it, you chug it, you chug it. You're in the mug. You feel a little woozy. The save was a 17, by the way.
Oh, you got a 19.
Yeah.
Bugbear
Plus
is
his
chucking.
Bugbear, yeah, he handed you one too, Ruin.
Haha.
You're both standing. He looks at you, going, "Ha! You guys aren't a bunch of lightweights. Good stuff. Welcome, welcome to the beer hold." You look around. Everything in here is dedicated to distilleries and refining and the making of all things alcohol. It's red hot. Take 1d6 fire damage.
Oh, it's worth it.
Oh, you only take 1 damage. It's worth it.
Well, he takes no damage because it's halved.
Oh yeah, halved. Yeah, so you're fine. You're fine. The guy's like, "Whoa, I like your jib." He gives you a good smack on the shoulder.
How?
Smack on the thigh.
That's a totally different message.
Okay, fine. He doesn't smack you. I like your jib. By the way, you got some friends over here. They've been talking about you. Don't be long though. Dinner time soon. We don't take kindly to people who are late for dinner. He walks off this way. The two very familiar dragon folk start walking up to you. It's like, aren't these guys lively? I find it so amazing just to be here.
Seems rather standard if you ask me.
Oh, yes, of course. Oh, this is the place where we've actually been coming to in order to have a little bit of safety from our, well, let's say, targets in the various mountain ranges. They have quite the impressive defensive system on the roof here. I would want to fight against it.
I noticed that when we were driving up.
You should actually ask him about how it works. I love his explanation for it.
Yeah, we'll all that in due time. After dinner, we'll rile up some of the crafters and see if we can make some friends.
Oh, you won't have any trouble making friends around here. You too, over there. Points to the bard and the bugbear. I fell over when I drank that. How did you not fall over?
Bugbear, good circus beer.
Oh, I suppose so. Amazing. Well, I somehow don't doubt that. Oh, this is good stuff. Over supper, we'll go over targets. I believe, after consulting, I believe we have a place you should go, but they'll want us to stay the night first, so we should leave first thing in the morning.
Pull up my map and point to where we fought the giants. There was a bunch of undead storm giants and a small contingent of cavalry with hellhounds that we ran into here.
Hellhounds. You know, to an untrained ear, that may simply be a thing that you had to deal with, but undead running with hellhounds, those are fiends. Again, more and more questions to those who know where to ask. or where to look.
Exactly. To anybody who knows what they're talking about, it should be oil and water.
Exactly. Those things should not go together.
I hesitate to suggest, but we might be dealing with an evil god.
I was afraid of that, but the more I'm learning, especially over the past few days, the more I think that that may be the case. Something to that effect, at any rate.
It would make sense, because
The list-
normally my god does not intervene nearly as much, but if we're up against an evil god, that would get in his craw, so to speak.
Yes, he would take notice of such things. And I have heard that he's been directly interfering on a few things. Not just
Yes.
yourself, but I've heard even from other adventurers when you were gone that they could have sworn they had some divine interventions happen on their behalf.
We literally had an Asimar come with us back from the Celestial Realm to give us aid while we were setting up our defenses.
Truly. I've been to that realm and they told me to leave.
As I said, It's unusual, but
I say.
Here we
Holy
are.
moly. Huh. And just as you're kind of contemplating what that could mean, you hear a big dong, dong, dong. The guy you're talking to. Dinner time, everyone! Get to the roof! And
well,
everyone,
you heard him.
Yep, let's go. So, I'm just gonna copy and paste some of these NPC icons up, or just paste them. Imagine everybody storming up to the roof. Onto the balcony, everybody.
I'm gonna walk outside the front door by the 2 guards there. And then I'm gonna cast my wings and just fly up with angel wings.
And you do that just as the dragons come out and they see you land. And they're like, well, that's a new trick.
Find all sorts of things in our travels. And I'm
dwarves-
like, you lot, this is still new to me, so I'm enjoying it.
The dwarves are at every corner here. Doo-doo-doo. All with the beer. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Get some women folk there. There we go. Yeah, more beer. More
Lost
beer.
the bugbear. Where's the bugbear?
I attempted to walk stairs, but there's no such thing.
I don't know where you were.
Climbing to the front door. Come on, it's there.
Oh yeah, okay. And I will. Oh, these are the guards. The guards can stay down there. And up and over. There we go. Where's the Jesse?
He's next to where the bugbear's sitting.
Okay, well, you know what? Yeah. You sit there. And you sit there. Quite the impressive spread. Well, that's where you sit, and god damn it, no wine allowed at this dinner table.
Terrible bard. Terrible. I say again, terrible.
So you can't help but feel that you might be a little bit exposed on this roof, especially with the thought of dragons in the mountain.
I prep my spell to animate my tank, and I just have it half ready to go as a reaction if something shows up.
Okay, so the guy beside you, the leader that gave you guys beer at the start, he notices that you're prepping a spell. He's like, hey, don't worry about it. You're safe here. See those 2 contraptions on the ceilings?
I did.
Yeah. You know how they work?
I haven't had a close look at them, so I'll say no.
Good choice, Thor. My own, well, not mine, just mine, but our hall. We made those. You know what they shoot at the enemy dragons as they fly by? He reaches down under the table, pulls out a keg, sets it on the table. The good stuff. The real good stuff. Shoots
the
this
stuff-
at them.
You mean the stuff you fed the bugbear and bard?
Yeah. I was waiting to see if they fell over. So, I've been told that you guys are on a bit of an adventure trying to kill things here. Make the mountains a little safer.
That's what we're doing. We're also back at our town of Helm's Refuge. We are constructing a project to help with these enemy dragons and hopefully clear the skies. And we're wondering if we could recruit any craftsmen that you have available, particularly the ones that work with mithril adamantine.
The guy beside him kind of leans over, whispers something into his ear, leans back over. You can tell he's thinking about what the guy said. Yeah, I think it can't be helped.
I motion over behind my shoulder to where the tank's parked. I built that myself. Took a while, but what we're building is much, much larger, but in a similar vein.
Looks over this like, yeah, I was eyeballing that as it was coming. Made the gate guards kind of pee their pants. That was awesome. All right, Tell you what, though. We'd like to help you. We really would. Problem, though. As you would imagine, there's always a problem. The dwarves used to have a much stronger presence in these mountains. Much stronger presence. We were kicked out, though, when trouble started coming along. There were, well, all sorts of problems. We had a hall, not too far from here even. A little far from here, about a day's journey. And in the bottom of that hall, we had the grandest dwarven furnaces that anyone could ever find anywhere else. We matched the best of them down there. And we had the resources to boot. Fire, all the fire you'd want, all the adamantine you want, all the iron you want, all the mithril you want. It was great. We called it the mithril hold. That's how great it was. Couldn't call it adamant hold because, you know, that was already taken. Whatever. Thing is, though, majority of the dwarves that were down there, the ones that weren't killed, fled off to other cities. They're willing to come back. Transport them in, that's no big deal. But they need something to come back to, that's the problem, right? And we just don't have the fighting stuff in this crowd here to secure it ourselves. The dragons, as good as they are in the sky, not so good underground, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's only a few species that can pose a problem.
Thing is, though, is we don't really know what's in there these days anymore. We know it kicked us out. You know, demons. But since then, I couldn't tell you. I can point it out, and if you guys can figure out a way to clear that hold, we'll give you all the help you need.
It sounds respectable and reasonable.
Do we have a trade then? An agreement?
I have an accord.
Great! We shall seal this accord with drinking! Pulls out, like, yells on, pull out the good stuff! And everyone pulls out drinking mugs. Last one to go down wins!
Bugbear's fastest. Haha.
Jeez, you're rolling great tonight, Ro.
Can you use a luck?
Okay,
Yeah?
yeah, you can use luck, yeah, yeah.
I need a luck for that one.
Doors are naturally resistant to poison, by the way, Chris.
I'm on. Actually, I get advantage on it.
Advantage, yeah, that's what I mean. Okay. I'm trying to...
Got a 19.
The first round. One there. One there. And the barbarian, through luck, doesn't go down. Like, who?
Drinking all day.
The guys at the end are all like, ah, good stuff. Whoa, another round. Let's do it. Let's do it. Another round. Ooh. 17.
Nat 20.
At 20. You're fine. Oh, jeez. These dwarves are dropping like flies here.
My kin is a bunch of panty weights.
14.
14? Yeah, you're barely in the game here, Ruth. That was a fair win there.
Tell us what the DC is next time.
Okay, this next DC, because you guys are actually getting pretty tipsy even with the saves and everything. Oh, we have to roll for the dragons this time. Hello? Jeez. A female dragon? Flop. Drake is gonna hold their liquor, apparently. Okay, so he wins. Alright, so this is a 15 DC now. Roll, guys. Constitution.
Whoops.
Oh. Bugbear goes down.
Nat 20.
Oh.
Oh.
Bugbear goes down.
He gets +1 on all his rolls.
Yeah, but Bugbear rolled 6.
Yeah. Oh, say Jesse gets a +1.
Which is less than the 15, 16 damage.
Really quiet.
It how's my audio now?
Yeah, you're fine now.
Okay, guess that.
Yeah, no, we know you went down on the last drink thing.
Yeah, you went down on the last drink one, unfortunately. Bugbear's down. So we're like a whole bunch of doors, but you weren't the first one down. So
That's true.
yeah, you weren't the first one down.
Almost the last one.
Yeah, a lot of dwarfs went down this last round. Dragons survived, but yeah, you're just at like this one table left of dwarfs and the barbarian. All right, DC of 16 now. Dragon. Woo! Dragon lives.
19.
Dwarf lives. Flat. You can use luck if you want.
Yeah, I can use
You're gonna be sleeping this off anyways, which is equivalent to long rest.
Ah.
Oh, good, yeah. Damn Lux. Alright, so dwarf. Oh, one dwarf down. Two dwarf down. One dwarf living. Nope, they get a +3, so yeah, he's alive. He's down. Oh, I already saved the dragon, never mind. So, the guy that you're talking to who made the cord? Yeah, he's down. Alright. So, it's between the barbarian, the dragon, the dwarf, and a couple of random dwarfs.
I'll look over at the dragon and go, "You've done well to make it this far, my friend."
You ain't the boss of me.
What does that have to do with it?
Stinking cold dragon ain't a boss of everybody.
13.
Look. Dragon didn't make it. So it's a 17 DC. Oh. Random dwarf here made it.
Oh, I have one.
13.
Right, don't I?
Yep.
One luck left.
Check it off the
Oh, you live!
That luck. I get a second wing every time.
What did you get, Chris?
Got a 14, but it's a +5 because Constitution, so it's a 19.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're good. Oh,
So, can we add our constitution on it?
yeah, add
Yep.
your constitution, yeah.
Oh.
So it's between you and two random dwarfs now. Constitution, or save 18. He's down. Oh,
16
Chris,
+5 is 21.
13
So
plus
I got
18. Oh, you just barely held on.
Actually, he's got 19 because it's plus his con plus his 1.
Yeah, that's right.
You- This guy's down. It's just between the two of you. Plus, it's 19 save now.
I look at Jesse and go, "Oh, you must have the heart of a dwarf in that ugly exterior."
You must have the heart of a Goliath in that little tiny exterior. You ready?
Of course. Nat 20.
20. Jeez. Oh,
16.
you're out of luck. Flat. Congratulations, Virgo. No, nobody
Hey.
can confirm it, but you drank everybody under the table.
I draw a little mustache on him.
You even outdrank Silver Dragons.
And then I walk over to the bugbear and I draw a little mustache on him.
I
And
don't
then-
want included in that.
And then I draw a mustache on her and him because I'm drunk. And then I do
Why
it
the
on
hell?
him and him.
Do you shave their beards off?
Oh, no dwarf would ever do that to another dwarf.
That's yeah. I'm just using like an inkwell to draw mustaches on them
Yeah, on top of the
above,
mustache.
above their mustaches.
Yeah, like second mustache, yeah.
And I'm just going around the table drawing a mustache in every one of them with an L on their cheek.
Loser, loser, loser. That way you know who won.
Yeah, everybody gets a mustache in it now.
All right,
And
guys.
I take one of the barrels of the good stuff that's been sitting here, and I put it in my bag of holding, and I make my way down to the.
In the very basement, I don't know if you can see it. Apparently, some of the stairs aren't working too great. But
Nope.
there is a massive. We'll pretend you're down there, but that's where the sleeping quarters are. So we'll say, just for the night, that you got somebody hauled you down there, one of the serving people or something. So you're coming back out in the morning with one hell of a hangover. Even the dragons. But do I have another set? Bugbear not happy.
Yeah, those stairs are pretty narrow.
Yeah. I made this haul before I realized how awkward it was to travel single stairs. Yeah. But as you're back down on the first floor,
I made it.
The dwarfs are all, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. They're walking around. But the dragons, they're going, God damn, why we do that? Dwarfs are all walking around like they actually had a great sleep. They're, good day to be alive. They're all happy, good stuff. You too, Mr. Fergum. You're doing great today.
In fact, I pour out some more of the good stuff into my wheat and chug it down.
With a freshly drawn mustache on their face that they haven't gotten rid of yet, they look at you and go, I guess that means you won, huh?
Was there ever any doubt? You got a little something there.
Yeah.
I point to his face.
I know. He goes over here and sits down. Gonna join him. She goes over here and sits down. This guy goes, that was great. I loved what you did to the mustache after. That was hilarious. Good stuff, good stuff.
Oh, we can't have panty weights running around and not being aware that they lost.
That's true, I totally agree. I'll get you next time.
Isn't that right? And I look at the bard.
Looks at. Oh, hang on, I got something.
And then I wipe my face.
He comes back, he throws a pouch of herbs at you. Chew on that, it'll help with the hangover. Alright, well, you're whatever. Alright, don't forget our accord. And also, last night, we're winning. Oh, the dragons want me to give this to you anyways. Hands over a bag of holding. What's in it that's important, yeah? Don't forget our accord. I got work to do.
Peek into the bag of holding.
It is full of the good stuff.
Oh, the beer.
The good stuff. Yeah. You get about 50 kegs of the good stuff in there.
Well then. Looks like we got plenty to practice with, don't we, Mr. Bard?
You notice that all the dwarfs around here, seems like they're in a good mood. Everyone just was happy with how the drinking and the food went last night. So, you gonna go take a look at where they're sending you? Or are we gonna end that for today?
It's 10:30, it's up to you.
It's up to you guys. I can go for another hour at least.
You can play something if you want. It's like time still to play. So.
Yeah, well, there's a few stops, natural stopping points in the next thing that we're going to if you want, so we can take advantage of that.
Sure, let's stop it here.
Stop it here. All right.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Be live.
Be live.
My new came here leaving Twitch behind.
No, just the new site he's
I'm
streaming on. That's all.
streaming to D Live instead of Twitch.
Ain't gonna help you if